And hey, what's going on, guys? We are back in here. We got 026 Gonzo. What's going on, Gonzo? How you doing, man?
What's going on? I'm here.
Hey, you were here early, just like the last time we had everybody on. So I appreciate you being the one person on time.
Blame the military.
Oh, military time. See, you're running on
15 minutes early. You're late.
You're running on fake numbers over there. What time is it? It's what is 8:32 military time right away?
2032.
2032.
Yeah, it's.
See, I can figure it out.
Mostly, I have to do the opposite now. I have to take 2032. What time is it?
8:32.
8:32, boss.
I'm almost there.
I'm almost there. Yeah.
Hey, Clan fan, what's going on? Team Pokemon, Ali G, Laura. Appreciate you guys being in here. Los Pokefinders was in here earlier. So was Pidgey Boys. Appreciate y'all coming through. We're just gonna be in here hanging out, telling maybe a couple stories. Not.
We'll see.
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. A few other
hashtag demonetize Jay if you want to hear some interesting stories.
Demonetize Jay. No, don't do that, please.
I told one pre-stream.
We're gonna be talking maybe on Gonzo's podcast eventually down the road about all these stories that you guys are gonna want to tune in for.
I'm not monetized, so we'll go ham. So there's the shots.
He's still gonna have to, yeah. Giovanni said,
I'm not mad.
Hashtag demonetized. Giovanni, I thought you liked me, man. Adriana, hi. Kelly, welcome back in here. Professor Metri, what's going on? Those Pokefinders said MNG gang represent. Appreciate you guys coming through.
4:30 a.m. for Laura.
It's early, Laura.
Yeah.
It's early. 4:30. Technically, it is early, right? You're military.
Yeah. Military, that's early.
That's early.
That's early. Just get some beans and toast.
Do not monetize
Gonzo.
Hashtag do not monetize Gonzo. That's a hashtag I could get behind. That's a hashtag I could get behind.
That's fine.
What have you guys been up to?
So I've been up to a whole lot of nothing. There is a giveaway on my channel going on right now. It is kind of a hidden giveaway. I don't have it promoted or saying I'm doing one. Because I mostly am doing it for the followers already, the loyal of the loyal. Because I got a box from Hi187. You saw him in my stream, I think, when you were there. I think it was the stream where he was like, "Hey, check your DMs afterwards."
Yeah.
He sent me a UK exclusive Raichu Bearwalker skateboard.
Oh, so sick.
He does not live in the UK, so he had to get one of his friends over there to purchase it from the Pokemon Center, send it to him over in LA,
to send it to you.
Send it to me. So I know I'm not a smart man, but I've been doing a lot of international shipping lately, and I know how much he probably could have spent at the top. So I was like, what? He is a person who doesn't want recognition a whole lot, just a thank you and keep the love going.
Yeah.
So in that video where I did that box opening of what's in the box, I'm giving away 5 slabs.
Sheesh.
It's very easy to do. It is still open. I will reveal the winner on my next video. And then with the Cardboard Addicts team that I've been working with, we just interviewed Gary
King Pokemon.
Gary Pokemon King. Yeah, he was a good guest. Very long-winded. I'll give him that. But he's 70 years old. He has some stories.
I've been around for a minute. I can imagine.
We had some good conversations. I asked him a question that he's never heard before, and he doesn't hope it's a trend because it will get him in trouble.
I can imagine.
It's not as bad as you guys think it is, but if you want to check it out, check out the Cardboard Addicts podcast tomorrow.
Tomorrow, what time is the premiere tomorrow?
3 p.m. our time.
Pacific time?
3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Over on the East Coast and everything in between. It is a premiere, so there will be a live chat. I will be there. But yeah, he was a great guest. Awesome for sure. I won't go into too much detail because I need you guys over there.
Right. Yeah. You gotta save all the good stuff. I kind of want to just listen for the question. I really want to listen for that question you asked him because I can only imagine
somewhere in the middle.
Somewhere in the middle. He said somewhere in the middle or all the way at the end. Just got to watch it all the way through, guys. Could be anywhere.
It was one of those conversations where I wasn't looking at the clock of how long we've been going. It was just like cool. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it talking.
Yeah. How has that dynamic for you guys been working on the Cardboard Addicts? Because you came in there as a late member, right? Like later on, you're
very, very late member. They've been going for about 2, maybe 3 years.
damn.
And then with me, I was a guest on their podcast before, just as a guest.
Gotcha.
This time I'm an actual member, so it's a fun dynamic because it's pretty much a breakdown of the big news stories that happen in the TCG community. So we talk about Magic, MetaZoo, Pokemon, comic books, anything that is related to cardboard. So,
Gotcha.
Funkos comes in cardboard, like, and we'll reach. We're like, oh yeah, video games, they ship those in cardboard. We're going to talk about that. It's called the Cardboard Addicts, but it's more like pulp culture addicts, and it's the biggest news stories of what's going on during the week.
Right.
Yeah.
And you guys run at least one of the weekly, right?
We do it weekly. We record Friday or Saturday, and then it airs on Monday.
Nice. Yeah. That's you know, how did you like try to become? Well, I don't know if you tried to become a part of them like that, like the group that they had going on. But what was that conversation like? Like when did they ask you like, hey, do you just want to be part of this? We always see you here. Might as well just tag along, right?
I'm gonna try and drop a link. Oh yeah, let me. So it was actually pretty interesting. So it happened very recently. So I think this was my 4th show with them.
Okay.
So I think maybe 5 weeks ago at this point, a grumpy Charizard, he and I have been talking. We got on those terms of like you and I. Like I've been in the chats and the comments, sharing stories, sharing everything, and it got to the point where like, cool, we're friends.
Yeah.
And then they invited me on the podcast, and it just kept growing with the other guys. And it got to the point where some of the guys, I'm not putting shade on them. It's just life happens. So sometimes they can't make it. So it's 1 to 2 of them.
Yeah.
At a time. Like, hey, if there's a chance that you can come on, do you want to come on? I'm like, yeah. They're like, yeah, just be part-time. You don't have to do it every week. And I'm just like, okay.
Let's do it.
And I've just been showing up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just kind of went from there. Yeah. That's the tough part too about like trying to do things with a group of people, because it's
especially one that has that dynamic that's been going on for so long.
Right. You know, sometimes eventually either people fall off or they just, you know, can't keep up with it down the road, and it is difficult, and it puts a strain on like their friendship personally, I'm sure, and you know, going from there. But it's cool that you're able to step into that role too, and even doing your own podcast and your channel. I mean, I was a part of that. I know you got Ghastly Grabs on there tomorrow,
yes,
right?
I can't wait.
Yes,
Ghastly Grabs is going to be on there tomorrow.
It's going to be
5:30 p.m.
Pacific time. Live, right? Is it live?
Yeah, my podcast, they started out as a recording,
right,
and then when I invited you, I was like, hey, do you want to do it live? Because or what? And
I was like, fuck it.
You're like, yeah, fuck it. I was like, all right. And then so we did it live, and I was like, that was a lot. I don't want to say it was a lot more fun because all my guests are fun. It was just a lot. It was a lot more fun at the end of the day because chat was
there.
Chat was there. We can read off chats, their chats, and we can go get them involved. And that's really what I wanted this the podcast on my channel to be about. Is it's called the community conversation for a reason.
Right.
You're part of the community, but so are they. Perfect. Let's get them involved.
Nice, man. Yeah, I mean, and when I was able to be on there too, it was a lot of fun too, because you have a good way of, you know, talking about, you know, obviously we kind of start with Pokemon, but then we kind of just branch off into, you know, different things that you're intrigued in and different stories and, you know, background of their of whatever content creator you're talking to or whatever person from the community you're talking to. So, I mean, I had a lot of fun on it. If you guys haven't, you know, I told you guys, you know, sub to Gonzo. Make sure you check him out. Does, you know, just like a lot of other Pokemon content creators, we do like the openings, obviously, but then the podcast. And he's started his, you know, doing it, and you know, it's been going very well. And you guys gotta make sure you check out Gonzo. He one of the best shit talkers in the game. And
I have years of experience.
It's okay. Hey, Daniel, aka Pop, what's going on? Smack that daddy in here. Appreciate you guys coming through. Adriana, I think I saw you in here earlier. Appreciate you guys coming by. Everybody in here. Clampy in here biting his nails.
Double whip.
Double whip. You guys double whipping already?
Double whip. Yeah. Hey,
Oh man,
a whip's a whip. I don't king shame.
a whip's a whip. That's not a
Yeah,
whip. That's a whip.
Yeah, but going back to my podcast, what you're saying, like, it's getting like I never would have known about Jurassic Park being some of your favorite movies.
Yeah.
Or that you even read those books, because how often do you get the opportunity to talk like that,
Right.
about something like that on your channel?
Yeah.
So that's why it's like, cool, let's talk about everything. We'll talk about Pokemon channel, but let's talk about you.
Different
Let's talk about
broader
the community.
aspects
Yeah.
about yourself, you know, what else you enjoy, what else you're into. I mean, for you, I honestly, I forgot. What is your favorite movie?
I don't think we talked about my favorite.
I don't think we
movie on
did
the podcast,
either.
So yeah, it's really hard because I love all kinds of movies: sci-fi, horror, action, adventure.
What if I break it down by genre?
Genre? Ooh,
Would you
okay.
be able
So,
to?
Yeah, maybe. Like, so sci-fi, classic sci-fi is A Clockwork Orange.
Okay.
Military movies, Full Metal Jacket.
It's classic.
Horror movies. Ooh, that's a hard one.
That's a
'cause
tough one.
There's so many now.
Should we break that down by like older, like
if we're going older than 90s, if we're going 1980s or beyond, I got to go with The Exorcist.
Ooh, yeah, spine chilling still.
90s to early 2000s, I got to go with Scream.
Scream, classic.
Scream. I just watched the newest one today.
Was it good?
I liked it, but the twist at the end was, I saw it coming. I don't think a lot of people did, but I was one of them. It was very easy to spot. And then 2010s and on, I got to go like Insidious or any of those movies, with Annabelle movies, any of that universe.
Facts. Like The Conjuring and all that. Annabelle, The Nun.
Conjuring was so good. Conjuring was good, yes.
Oh man,
The Page Master is a great movie. Smack
Daddy.
Animated movies with that live feature mix in. Page Master eclipses Space Jam, and I will fight people about it.
It's been a minute since I watched that movie. I'm gonna lie.
Space Jam 2 needs to be buried. Space Jam 2 was awful.
It wasn't terrible, but it was unnecessary.
Get out of here! Quit! See, this is LeBron's ass. That was a terrible movie.
It wasn't that great, but it also was difficult to. You can't compare it to the first Space Jam 2 because that is just a different level. That's just a different level. I think I don't forget what I said my favorite horror movie was, but whatever I said, it must have been great.
You said it was Jurassic Park.
Because I classified it as a horror movie there, huh? Because you could have adventure. It comes across a bunch of different.
That's one of those ones that can go across multiple.
Right, but I'm saying if they would have turned the book, the Jurassic Park book, into a movie, it might not have worked as well, but it would have been more of a full blown horror movie for sure.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, because how many kids did the dinosaur eat? Like a lot.
What happened?
Dinosaurs killed like 7 kids. Like that. Yeah, and then of course Detective Pikachu is probably my favorite family movie, but I'm biased for obvious reasons. Ryan Reynolds is a sexy man. I don't give a shit.
I'm ready.
Fight me. I'm ready. Ryan Reynolds, if you're watching, I'll take you on a date. I actually met him and Blake Lively when I was in the military. Very, very nice people.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where were you? Were you based at during that
here
time?
in San Diego.
Oh, nice.
And they weren't promoting a movie or anything. One of the guys I was stationed with is Blake Lively's cousin.
Mm-hmm.
So he was like, "Hey, I'm stationed out here." She's like, "Cool, I'll take a reason to go out to San Diego." Like, so they came out here, and they're really nice people, very down to earth.
Yeah.
But since they came on base to meet everybody, we were not allowed to ask for autographs, so
I
don't have any.
Keep your composure and not fan out.
Fucking bastards.
You're like, I wanted him to sign my Deadpool. Was it when Deadpool was already out or no?
No, it was just at the release of like the teaser trailer.
Oh, but technically he did play Deadpool. He played Wade Wilson before that, so.
But we don't talk about.
But we don't talk about that. You're right. I'm sorry. You are completely right. Duh, appreciate you being in here, man.
Forrest, this is not your DMs. What's going on?
He was talking about his aggressive form of some sort of venereal disease. Horace got timed out. Swoo 1987. What's going on, Jay? Who is your favorite Pokemon character and Pokemon? Favorite character? Damn, that's a good question.
About anime or video games? Yeah.
Let's go off the anime on this one.
Okay.
Favorite character overall, non-Pokemon character. Favorite character?
Human character?
Human character.
Brock. Easy.
Brock.
Brock's my spirit animal.
Wait, he's a human. Married, how is he gonna be a spirit animal? We have a world of Pokemon, but yet you pick Brock as your spirit animal.
Yeah, because before I met my wife, I was talking to every girl I can. I was like, "Will you do me the honors and pet my Geodude?
Pet my Geodude. Pet my Onix.
Pet my Onix. Can my Onix battle your Cloyster?" Exposing himself.
Smack Daddy said Brock because I'm like him, like all the girls. Says Smack Daddy.
Yeah,
I could mess with Brock. I don't know. When I was little, I always liked Lance because he had the shiny Dragonite. So I'll go with Lance on that too. Brock is up there. Yeah. Brock is up there. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, if we're going to like side characters that show up every once in a while, I gotta go Gary.
Gary? Oh yeah, Gary's cool. He had the most character development. I feel like some of the most. He went from a straight douche to only kind of a douche to like kind of like Gary now.
I'm a professor now.
Yeah.
And then he has an Embryon on his team. So
true. But he got everything on his team. Like he had a Tyranitar at the end there, I think. In Journeys, I'm like I love Tyranitar. So yeah, if he had a Houndoom, it would have been a wrap.
Nope, he no have Houndoom.
No, he no have Houndoom.
No Houndoom.
No Houndoom. He it's Mika. Let me see. He also asked. Sue 1987 said your favorite Pokemon. Oh, so go ahead and tell him.
Ooh, it's in the name.
Charizard.
026. Fuck you. It's Raichu. Best Pokemon in the world just because of Lieutenant Surge. I know he lost, but that's not the point. He got back up. Can't say the same about Charizard, sleepy bastard.
Sleep. You got.
But Houndoom is up there. I'll give you that.
Houndoom is my favorite Pokemon, and yeah, Houndoom is pretty badass. Houndoom is pretty badass. I mean, it's a freaking hellhound that you could tame and have you just on your side. That's what I'm saying.
UPB. I'm waiting for a trainer to have a Ditto. I got some news for you. There's a couple trainers that had Dittos in the anime. Yeah, that's where the Ditto meme came from.
The first episode with Ditto in it, it was them trying to train the Ditto to not, to
transform and not have Ditto face. Yeah.
I love it that it's a running gag though too, and like all the cards.
Yeah.
Ditto face.
It's awesome. Ditto face. Flapple is the best.
Flapple is the best. Y'all terrible.
They did him so dirty. Yeah.
Was hoping he'd finally get a full art in 151. The wait continues, said Clamp fan.
No, yeah. He might. They haven't officially released all the cards yet, have they? I try to stay out of the like, for being a cardboard addict, and we talk about leaks on the podcast.
I try to stay away from the leaks, huh?
I do until they get on the podcast, and I'm like, well, I got no luck.
They're all up in your face, and you're just ready to take it. Lunala in here, what's happening? How you doing? Welcome in. I always got to switch over once we get a little bit too crazy. FOMO. I still think Flapple looks like Flygon. LMAO. Put some respect on Flygon. FOMO. Put some respect on that.
Someone time FOMO out.
Clan fan said the last trainer will be a female. Nice, man. 151 said, am I missing something? Smack Daddy, check pokebeach.com. Yeah, 151 said it's going to pay a lot of homage to, as the name entails, the 151. So make sure you check it out. It's going to be a lot of good trainers.
According to Clan Fam, it's going to be Giovanni, Bill, Erica, and one more female trainer. It's probably going to be Sabrina.
That'd be nice. Cool Sabrina artwork.
Sabrina would be a good one.
All right, Swoo 1987 also in the questionnaire side. If you guys have any questions, guys, or you want any questions to be answered in here, let us know. What is the best Pokemon TCG deck to get right now for 2023? I have Yu-Gi-Oh TCG cards too. I have Yu-Gi-Oh Obelisk the Tormentor Structure box card sets, and I also have a Dark Magician Girl playmats. So you're trying to get into the Pokemon TCG decks. Gonzo, I'm sure you have a little bit more better knowledge on this.
So if you're just trying to get the starter decks, any of them work.
Yeah.
Because if you're just getting the starter decks to learn to play the game, you're good. I wouldn't recommend any of the starter decks to be used in any kind of tournament
Competitively.
format. Yeah, not competitive. The starter decks are literally what they're meant for. They're called what they're meant for. It's to start learning how to play the game. I do recommend getting 2 to 3 of them. Any of them that are in the current meta would be best, and then just battle a couple of people that are also trying to learn or that are willing to help you learn. So any of them, to be honest.
Yeah, especially if you're starting out. UPB's in chat too. I think I know UPB plays the TCG, so maybe he could give you an insight on what decks are getting run right now. There's one specific deck from, dang, I forgot. Who was talking? Stephen Cavan was talking in Stephen Cavan was talking in the Discord about him getting wrecked in his Unkalong deck by somebody running a different deck. I forgot what other deck the person was running though.
They were running a Koraidon. Koraidon deck, and then he also got beat to a Mew deck.
Yeah, but it's Stephen. Stephen Cavan. Whew. No, I'm just kidding. Steven, if you're in here, it's just because I love you.
UPB says use the league battle decks
above the rest. Yeah, especially if you're just getting into it and then, you branch off to build your own decks, down the line, right? Whatever works best for you. I know the Regieleki deck was going really hard lately, and that's why the price skyrocketed on that card. So, it just fluctuates on how they're running the TCG, and one day your deck might go out of play too, so you always got to be ready and to pivot. All right, John Parker said, do you like Miltank? I like Miltank, said John.
I don't think I know anyone that doesn't like Miltank.
I'm saying I will always, every one of us that played Silver and Gold should have a slight grudge against Miltank.
Nope, because I'm a Pokemon master. I traded a Psyduck. I think you trade a Psyduck for a Machop. Then you get that fighting type to take on that normal type gym. You just karate chop that bitch.
Look, man. Everybody else that wasn't smart enough to do that was in there with their level 12 Cyndaquil.
Wait, roll out, fucking like. When I caught my first Miltank, I called it ludicrous because of that song.
Oh man. KFC said, I will never like Miltank, LOL. I'm still traumatized.
No, I have nothing against Miltank. I'm cool with them. We're tight. But if I had the opportunity to eat a Miltank, I would.
Oh yeah, facts.
Yeah, facts.
Not just the moo cheese, the whole kit and caboodle.
The shoulder, you got the shoulder, you got the ribeyes in there, you got all the steaks.
Hey, Dub said, you need a handsome man to join you on the podcast, Dub. I mean, if you're coming through.
Do you know any handsome men?
I know you.
Bring them on.
I know you.
Bring them on when you come in here.
Good memories, Jay, said Ali, right? Ricky came in here. How has your collection changed over the years, and has your approach to collecting changed in light of recent spikes in new collectors?
Dude, yeah, I'm a mixed bag about it because, like we said on my podcast, I never stopped collecting.
Right.
There's points where there was giant gaps in it, and that was mostly because of the military or school or because I became an adult, so I had to buy my own stuff, and no one was buying it for me. But I was just like how I end my shows or my videos, the podcast. It's I collect how you want to collect, and I'm going to collect how I want to collect. I buy singles that I really want. I don't care on price. I don't care on popularity. If it's cool to me, I'm going to get it. As far as buying packs, like this one or any of them, I pretty much just pick up what I can pick up if it's within my budget at the time. Now that I do have adult money with a child mindset, I grade every time I get the chance.
And you know what's funny? A lot of I think a lot of people in the hobby too, they're like, oh, either against grading or for grading. And a lot of people, I don't know why there's, we can't just, do whatever the hell we want to do.
That's the whole point of collect how you want to collect. Fuck, if you want to grade, great. If you don't. You're not hurting me by not grading cards.
Right.
You're actually doing me a service because it makes my cards get graded
faster.
So don't grade your cards.
Yeah.
All of you.
It'll be a lot easier for me.
Where's FFG? Stop grading your cards.
Stop grading. No, grade your cards with Future Focus Gaming if you want to. I mean, for me, like I've said, I took that big hiatus break. I never got to experience the EX era, which is at this point, a very, regretful point, unfortunately. But, during the time, I probably wouldn't have cared. It would just been like opening another pack, and I got to experience the XY. I got to experience Sun and Moon. And now I got to, really, dive in deep, into Sword and Shield era. So it's been fun. And I think, the amount of time I've put into the hobby and the community has changed, how I'm collecting and, how much obviously I buy, sell, trade, all in one. But I definitely just recently, within the past year and a half, started grading. Like I never graded before that.
I'm the same way.
Yeah, I didn't realize, I didn't understand the process behind it, and nor did I want to really, not that I didn't have the time to learn it, but at the same time, it's just a little worried about it.
It is a process, and it's a risk.
Yeah,
because
definitely.
if someone finds out, they're sending something to PSA,
right?
I'm gonna steal it.
Right.
Clampy, really quick, his comment. It's always refreshing to hear people with the mindset of not caring about value,
just getting what you like.
Yeah, I really mean it. That I don't care. If you don't believe me, check out my last live stream, where my chat helped me pick out the cards to send to get graded. And there's a lot of cards that are like, what the? Like, I think there's one time where chat was like, the fuck is that card doing that? I like it.
I like it. That's, well, speaking of Clampy, that's one thing I appreciate about Clampy, because he's helped me, not helped me, but, brought to light a lot of different Pokemon that, I normally wouldn't see, but he's like shown me, it's a dope Pokemon, and being able to, appreciate all the different artworks or those Pokemon that don't necessarily get the recognition that, the big time heavy hitters do. And I think that's what's helped me with Scarlet and Violet. And I've gone in with Scarlet and Violet with a lot of people saying, oh, it's a shit set. For me, it's a fun set because you get more hits. I think it's a fun set.
That's my thought process too. It's like, hey, your set might be shit, but there's at least 2 to 3 cards in there that somebody wants. It might not be you, but somebody else might think it's a really cool set because they have maybe their favorite Pokemon finally got a full art or an alternate art, some kind of recognition that they want. Sorry, I was opening up that Cyclozar pack.
No, you're good. It's tough to multitask.
I don't know what multitask.
No wonder nobody came. No wonder nobody else came in here, because I forgot to hit send on the damn link. I apologize to you guys.
Gonzo got his viewers to help him pick well-centered cards to grade. Freaking genius. No, it wasn't. It's not even that either. Like there's some I straight up was like, this is garbage. It's going to be a 4, but I like it. So I'm great.
I'm gonna send it.
That's because that's another thought process of mine. Like my Dark Raichu that I got back came back as a 4, but it was mine that I played with as a kid in my decks, so it's sentimental to me. And there's a lot of cards in there like that. I know they're going to get graded very low, but I don't want to get damaged any more than I need it to be, so I'm sending it in.
And I think with the Pokemon you like, that's where you kind of, absorb the cost. You may not get the return on it, but you're like, okay, I really like this Pokemon. I really like this card. This card means something to me. I don't care. I don't care. I just want it.
Yeah, exactly. Don't get me wrong. There are some cards that do I really necessarily care for? No, but I know the value of it monetarily, so I will grade it just so I could sell it and get the cards that I do want. Right.
No, I mean it's a buy sell it's a buy sell trade type of industry, and if you don't utilize everything to its best possibilities, it'll limit you as a collector. It'll limit all the things you can collect. Honestly.
Right. And the biggest example is, and I've said it on your chat many times, and it's a controversial statement apparently because of how much it is, the Lugia alt art. Don't give a shit about it. If I pulled it today, I would grade it so I could sell it for the best price.
I still like the unknown better. The unknown altar is my favorite altar from Silver Tempest.
Yeah. But a lot of people like, and when I said it in another person's chat, I was like, oh, that's a cool art. Not for me though. And people like straight up attack me like, you're a fucking idiot. You must be new. I'm like, nah, I just don't give a shit.
And that's the thing right there too. You know, people get mad because you don't fall in line with what they want to see.
The trend. Is it going to focus? It's not going to focus.
Get your ghetto ass camera out of here, sir. I'm just kidding.
It's a Canon. It's the lighting.
It's the lighting.
It's after dark.
Oh, we got my water bottles everywhere.
That's a little better.
All right.
Oh, see, I should have set up my shit, but I don't care. But well, you guys don't care about anything unless I get a hit. So I'm gonna do that.
It's rigged. It's rigged if you get a hit like that.
I got nothing.
Flygon.
The Radiant Sneasler, and I don't need it. So, the winner of my giveaway for all those slabs will probably get some singles that aren't slabbed up.
Not a damn thing in that pack. I did keep the stack of packs over here so that we can open some things up.
Damn, that's what I did.
Clampy, Jay, one of those ones that has water bottles all over the place. Clampy, facts. I didn't want to have to keep going back and forth, so I just brought a bunch of water bottles in here.
My son broke my water bottle the other day, the one that I use all the time for my shirts.
Oh, that sucks.
He didn't do it on purpose. He's only 8 months old. He just dropped it and it broke.
It happens. It happens. Yeah. How's that been? How's it been with a newborn in the chat? I mean, in the house.
It's awesome. I made that one on purpose. So
there you go.
Both my kids are on purpose.
But one a little bit more.
No, they're both on purpose.
Okay.
Yeah. They were both made at some amusement park hotel room.
Hey, that's where the best.
Yeah.
Yes, let's go.
That's what I said. That's where the best rides are.
It took me a second to process that one.
Yeah, I love the little guy, of course. He's cool.
He's cool.
He's cool. He's gonna walk a lot faster than his brother.
Oh, okay.
And he's not gonna give a shit what's in front of his face when he's a kid. That little kid, he wants to eat everything. So he's not gonna be a picky eater. I'm gonna get him in some sumo classes. He's gonna be good. He's ready.
Sumo classes?
Yeah, sumo classes. He's gonna be a Yokozuna.
I didn't even know they had. I don't even know where to find sumo classes. That's pretty sick.
Me either. Let's Google it together.
I don't think they got any sumo classes around here, man.
USA Sumo. It's the very first thing.
I'm eating some of my son's fruit snacks.
I'm not mad at that.
The perks of being a parent, having snacks on deck.
That's the best part. I just got some goldfish crackers when I went to the store earlier. My wife was like, "Oh, you got crackers for the boys?"
Yeah,
sure,
yes I did.
Sure,
yes I did. All right.
We have a few in San Diego. That's it.
Oh, okay. I mean, you got a few. You got a few at least. FOMO said, "Do you guys see any value in grading sealed promos?"
What do you mean sealed promos?
I didn't realize you could grade a sealed promo like that.
I know what you're talking about. Like they're still in the plastic that like when they ship out, like the Charizard Ultra, the special delivery Charizard, those ones.
Yeah, I personally wouldn't.
I know they have grade. I know PSA does grade those.
Do they?
I personally would take it out of the packaging myself.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion, but
yeah.
Again, I'm not going to tell you how to grade or how not to grade. That's my whole gimmick.
Yeah.
You do you. But for me personally, I would take it out of the plastic and grade the promo that way.
Same. I feel like there's more chance of them not giving it a 10 if it's still in the wrapper for some reason. Smack Daddy said they grade the wrapper and not the card when it's sealed promo, said Smack. So that
I did not know.
That wrapper better not have a single wrinkle.
Yeah.
Or else your PSA fucked.
I do have a pack of cards I might want to send in to get graded. It's a pack of Fire Red, Leaf Green.
Oh, nice.
But it has the $3.99 price tag on it. Still.
Oh.
So I don't want to take that off either, because if I don't get the thing off all the way, then it's like.
And if you leave glue on it though too, it's gonna.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
It's gonna affect it. And then I'm never gonna open it because I have the big hit from that pack already. I already have the Charizard EX from that set.
How much you want for your Leaf Green pack?
I bought it for 2, so I'll sell it for 3.
I'm not really gonna buy it from you right now. Maybe when we hit 5K or something like that, if you were willing to sell, let me know.
I'm willing. I'll sell.
And honestly, it'll just be for me to open. It won't be to sell again. It'll just be for me to open as like a celebration type of thing.
I'll take that bet. You get to 5K, I'll sell it to you.
Ooh, let's go, guys.
Yeah. Speaking of getting to subscriber goals, I don't think I've said on my channel in a long time. When I get to 1,000, not if, it's when I get to 1,000.
Hell yeah, when.
That's when I can get my next tattoo. That was the agreement I had with my wife, and I'll live stream it.
Ooh.
Yeah. And of course, it's going to be 026 in the classic block 8-bit letter format, and then with the classic fat Raichu from blue and from yellow sprite.
Oh, like
that was my first game.
Wait, where are you gonna get this tattoo?
On my forearm,
oh, okay.
Right here. So it's gonna be visible every time I'm on camera.
That's nice. That's sick, man. Man, I don't know. I want to get a tattoo, but I don't know what to get. I really don't know what to get. I don't have any.
Do you have any?
I don't have any right now.
I have 2.
You have 2?
I have the tattoo on my forearm, the snake and the cross, and then I have my Navy moto tattoo.
Nice, man.
And then they kicked me out. Like, no shit. I got the tattoo, and like 6 months later, like, oh yeah, by the way, we're letting you leave the Navy. I don't want to leave, boss. And they're like, too damn bad.
He said, I don't want to leave, boss. I finally found the family I never had in here.
Yeah, they fucking kick rocks.
Oh, you know, damn it.
And now they wonder why I'm such a disabled vet. Now I have trust issues, and it's a real thing.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah.
If you don't get a Flapple, Jay, then I'm a unsub. KFC.
Shit! A Flapple tattoo? I'll pay for it.
I am not gonna get a Flapple tattoo. Is not gonna be my first tattoo. I refuse.
You can put it on your ass. Put it on your ass cheek, and that way you can always say Flapple's bottom.
Flapples on the bottom. I stay sitting on the Flapples.
Sit on them Flapples.
Hey, Smack Daddy says, does anyone else use one-touch magnet cases for your favorite card in your personal collections? It seems to be the only one from what I've seen. I would grade most, but I like my cards in one-touch protection, said Smack Daddy. Do you have any of those one-touch
no
card? I don't have any either.
I don't like. It took me a second to remember what those are because those
little magnet protector ones.
Yeah.
I've never. I think I've had one of them, but only because the card was sent to me sealed in one of those magnet protectors. But I myself, I don't have them in any of those protectors.
Yeah, because for me, since I do grade cards, if I'm gonna put it in something like that, I'm just gonna grade it.
Yeah,
unless it's some kind of new TCG where it's not able to be graded at that moment, then I don't. For me, I don't see it being useful.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, same for me. I'll send it to PSA. I think it's a little bit more difficult for Smack Daddy too, because for him to send it to PSA, it would always come from all the way from Australia, and it had to be sent over here to the US. And the last time Smack sent stuff to PSA, he probably got mucked, possibly. So, I'm not sure.
Is there an update with that with Dan and his GoFundMe?
I'm not sure about Dan's GoFundMe. I don't have any updates, especially from that situation from Dan. I'll ask him next time. He's out there enjoying himself in Vegas right now, though. So,
what?
So hopefully he's having a good family trip over there. But I'll ask him. For sure. Ricky says, what are some things we can do to promote inclusivity within the hobby? I ask because I often hear a negative tone towards new collectors or the fact that the hobby is reaching to a broader audience, says Ricky.
It's having a conversation with people.
Yeah.
I don't care the size of the person. If you're doing Pokemon content, you can come on the channel.
Yeah.
Talk. And this is actually something California and I talked about on his podcast. It's a little bit of jealousy because there are people out here that have not been collecting as long as I have. They don't care about the hobby. They don't play the games or the anime. They just collect the cards.
Yeah.
And I see them be successful. that's coming from a side of, man, that sucks because I love the hobby. So I'm a little salty about it. But at the end of the day, eyes are eyes, and I don't. Hey, if it gets you in the hobby and you showing off your collection gets other people in the hobby, cool. I'm about it. I don't care who you are, what your background is, your pronouns. I don't like. Hey, tell me if I get your pronouns wrong. Tell me, hey, that's not what it is. This is what it is, and I'll go off that way.
Yeah.
Inclusivity is everybody. It's not just certain people.
And I think that's I think it's like you said, like this, like a conversation. Having different people on there, from different. Because with not everybody, just because you collect, obviously doesn't mean you make content. And I think a lot of things, get lost in translation at times. So whenever you have like that face-to-face conversation, it's it's a little bit easier to find a middle ground, grow the hobby together versus clashing and having disputes or issues. But at the end of the day, go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead. Finish.
I was gonna say, at the end of the day, there could be a lot of negative, people, but that's when you find out who's really trying to promote the hobby in a good way and who's really just angry out there and for themselves. That's the way I see it.
To piggyback off that, because it was similar to what I was gonna say. There's a lot of gatekeepers out there especially in your world, in the rip and chip world. There's gatekeepers everywhere. This is just my opinion, and I don't want to shit on anybody. Stay off Whatnot.
Yeah.
Stay off Whatnot if you want to get inclusivity. Because if you're just in the chat to be in the chat and hang out on Whatnot, I've seen a lot of people tell you to get out unless you're spending money. Whatnot is a cesspool of collectors, and I use that term very loosely. Drip was the app I used for stuff like that, and even then that was starting to get a little questionable, so I left that app too.
Did you? Okay. Yeah. I know Clampy uses Drip quite a bit, and I'm sure he has found like a group of individuals that they're trustworthy. He's like, okay, I mess with them. So
but the majority, it's not hyped.
Yeah, I mean, I think people have asked me about like Whatnot before. I'm like, do what you're gonna do to, that's fine. I don't care. I'm not here to judge anybody, but you won't. I won't be going or moving my stuff over to Whatnot at any point.
Yeah, and I know Ghastly started her Whatnot, and she said she had a really good first time.
Yeah,
and I wish her the best.
Yeah,
I really do, but you won't. It's
a different realm. It's a different realm, and it's strictly you're strictly there for selling. For the most part, I would say you're strictly there to sell. It's a buyer audience, which is cool. It was able to help you, either whatever you're trying to sell, move your product. If you want to, use that to promote channels somewhere else, but at the same time, it's a two-edged sword because you could get stuck there. You could get stuck right there, and you could get complacent. And because it's not, I don't want to say this like in a negative way, because I'm sure people on Whatnot, they have to do their due diligence and market their stuff and do very well. But it's not as difficult to be selling on Whatnot as it is trying to grow a YouTube channel. I would say that.
And Ghastly is doing it right. She's promoting her YouTube channel at the same time as she's doing her Whatnot. But yet KFC and Sleepy talking about the nude streamers that they had on there recently.
Oh, I heard about that, Sleepy.
Yeah. Drip.
By the way, what's up, Sleepy?
Now.
Yeah, is it KFC?
Yeah, that's what I was reading too.
With all these banned people from Whatnot, I'm slowly moving my stream to YouTube now. Say KFC. Yeah, man. I mean, it's a tough start. Honestly, it's not. YouTube it's pretty cutthroat, and YouTube understands, like, the algorithm understands when you're like putting forth a good effort on your channel, and once you are, then, and you're being consistent with it, then it'll start to push you out a little bit more. But the inconsistency is like a big detriment to a lot of people's channels. And at that time, it just depends on where you're at with life. If you can put that time in, awesome. A lot of people can't. It's a luxury. Everything that we're doing right here is a luxury, guys, at the end of the day.
Oh, absolutely. I can't disagree with that at all. And I was extremely consistent when I was working my law enforcement job. It just, the hours weren't conducive for this.
Yeah.
And then I work nights, so every once in a while I get a 3-day weekend, but one of those days I'm sleeping. Then the other 2 days I want to spend time with the family before I have to go mess with some crackheads again.
Right. I mean, it's a really difficult thing to schedule and to be able to do if you're not in this full time, which you obviously have to put the work in order to be some sort of full-time YouTuber down the road,
Yeah.
It's tough. It's very tough. I'll never
leave late watch. I love being up all night.
I love being up all night at KFC.
Dude, I'm too old for that shit.
Yo, Dub, what's happening, man?
What's up?
There he is. What's happening, man?
God, you're so sexy.
No, I think you've got that much.
Hey, I think that beard got thicker, man.
You know how you get a thick beard?
Don't catch me off guard like that.
I'll tell you how you grow facial hair, young men. But I'll wait till the stream's over.
What's up, boys?
What's up, man?
Good times.
Oh my God, I forgot to send it to Steven too. My bad, Steven.
You're not sending. You don't send shit to anybody.
No wonder nobody came on because I didn't send it to anybody.
I guess it was a good thing that I asked you about the link.
Well, yeah, cool. Because Dub send me the link when you're ready. I'm like, what? What do you mean? I sent the link.
And then he was like, oh shit. I was thinking about trying. I was gonna send the link to Opossum, like, hey, you want to surprise everybody? But I know he lives in the East Coast, and I think he has work in the morning. So I was like, nah, I won't.
He don't gotta work. Tell him to join.
You coming to card party, Dub?
Yes,
Yes. You like tacos?
I do like tacos.
You like battling for tacos?
What's the battle? Let me know.
It's a pack battle.
Yes.
Done. I'll add you to the group right
Everybody's
now.
bringing their own case, and we have to rip the entire case, and whoever wins.
Never mind.
No,
And on top of that, you had to buy tacos for everybody.
I'm also buying a ticket to Disneyland for a day, guys. Yeah, chill out.
Wait, what day you guys coming in?
Saturday.
Saturday.
We're doing taco battle Friday.
Friday.
Yeah, we'll save.
What's going on Friday for the card party though?
Not much. Not much. Just because, and that's why we're gonna do it on Friday because there's not a ton going on that day.
It's like if you got the 3-day pass, you get the quick check. You get your badge earlier than other people, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah. PPP in here.
We'll go Friday. Yeah.
PP.
Yeah.
Are you talking about my PP?
Positive Pokemon player. But yeah, man. No, we're just in here, chatting it up. Speaking of which, Dub, when am I gonna see more content from your channel, man? You coming on here, I'm gonna grill your ass because you.
I'm actually on your channel before I'm on my channel.
He went on vacation. I was like, nah, this is the good life. I'm gonna chill for a little bit.
Dub's the equivalent of Ian being on DPM's channel.
Actually, I've been working on stuff for a couple other projects, so.
Oh hell yeah!
I've just not had time, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Hey, man, as long as you're doing something, keeping yourself busy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He talking about PP.
He talking about PP. He said Cancel Jays.
What movie's that from?
It rings a bell, huh? It rings a bell, doesn't it?
Yeah.
For
some reason, the way I said it though reminds me of the toilet monster from Look Who's Talking, where they're trying to potty train the kid.
Oh, I remember that. I haven't seen Who Look Who's Talking in a long ass time.
Yeah.
Yo, I used to like that movie when I was little.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you watched it last week.
I'm a little boy. I'm a real boy.
Do the roar.
Do the roar. Hey, whose toast is this? What's going on? Welcome in. I am Jennifer Lopez. I'm Chad Connor. Same episode. That was a great episode of South Park.
Mm-hmm.
Dub, you said you're working on a couple projects. What you got working? What you working on, man?
I think we spoke about it a few times in the past on your podcast. I started my channel originally because December wanted me to do YouTube. Mm-hmm. So we're working on something entirely separate from this channel.
Oh, nice.
So yeah.
Are you
but it's much more time consuming.
Is it dog?
It is.
It
yes,
is. Ooh.
It is. It'll be on the dog channel.
Nice.
I like dogs.
You'll love this channel then.
Oh god.
But I don't know if you remember my
you-
last few gaming videos where I did the characters and kind of a lot more animating and stuff in them rather than live action face cam.
Yeah.
So it's a whole channel around that, but it just takes so much longer than just sitting here and looking at a camera. So
Yeah.
Yeah, the behind the scenes stuff. The behind the scenes stuff is crazy. It takes forever.
yeah.
I wish I had the talent to do something like that.
You do. Not.
I don't have the patience. Honestly.
Hey,
Dog the bounty hunter.
I am the dog, the big bag dog. Hey, Low Spokey Finder said, I need some help. I recently found all my base set fossil and jungle cards from when I was a kid. Would you recommend me putting it in a binder and attempting to complete it, or should I send it to grade? Low Spokey Finders. I mean,
Depends on your goal.
yeah. There's a lot behind it, man. Do you like grading cards? Are you planning to keep it? Are you trying to sell it down the line? If you're trying to sell it down the line, I would say grade it. If you're trying to keep it, I would say keep it in your binder. I feel like cards are just easier to not just hold, but just to keep in place and display when they're in a binder. And if you're trying to sell the things, I understand, okay, sell or giveaway, you keep it in your in the PSA slab, easier. But if you want them and you're trying to keep them, I would say keep it in a binder, man.
And then it depends on if you don't want to grade or do want to grade. If you do want to complete the set, don't grade anything. If you're 51% grade the set, 51% finish, master the set, don't grade anything, because then you have to rebuy that card so you can put it in your binder.
Yeah.
So it all depends, like which one are you more feeling at that moment.
Yeah. Hey, it's KFC. Let's go.
KFC.
What's happening, man?
What's up, KFC?
Wonder if he can hear us. Oh, look at him
Still
snacking.
connecting.
Oh, it says still connecting.
Oh, cool. Okay.
We're
fine. I
not
don't
enough
feel bad.
snacks for
I don't
him.
feel bad eating.
Oh yeah, I got snacks too,
I
guys.
don't feel bad eating.
I got my second snack over here.
Am I
I
the
was
only one
halfway
not
through dinner when I
prepared
happened
for
to
food?
hop on.
Everybody bring their snacks. It's the snack night. Having a great
Snack
time. Community snack night, guys. Who do you look up to within the space and why? Said Ricky. Do you guys have any people that you look up to?
So
I look up to Gonzo, but that's it.
You don't hear me?
Now we
hear
can.
you.
Now we can.
Oh,
up, man?
yes, let's go.
I only look up to Jay because he's taller than me.
Yeah, that's true.
But as far as like looking up to a content creator in the Pokemon community, believe it or not, it's not even a TCG player. It's A Drive, M&J TV. It's a bunch of like video game content Pokemon creators is
Okay.
the reason why I started doing it, and I look up to because we talked about it before, and I've talked about it many times. My channel was originally video game content
Nice.
for Pokemon. But as far as TCG side, I look up to all the small guys. You, Ian, DPM before you hit 500, obviously. Like it pretty much the guys that are within reason and not and I feel are more down to earth and not trying to be in it just because of the hype.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a difficult thing, especially with like a lot of new, people. And I think that's where like we got to find. It can be troubling trying to find the inclusivity because, as much time as we're spending in this hobby, we also want to find other people that share that same excitement for it and same like passion within it. And, trying to do it for the right reasons, do what you want to do, but, have like that overlaying good intention about everything you're trying to do, which, it can be very difficult to find. But, I definitely think within our community, we have found and continue to find a good amount of people that, really enjoy being part of this on many levels.
Yeah.
But, hey, did you ever look, how about this, either in this space, this Pokemon space, or just in general as a content creator? How about you, Dub?
Hands down, bro. Trainer Trey.
Trey was a big influence.
He not only did he teach me by doing it and me watching him, like that's how good he was at it. He lent time to me to teach me.
Right.
things.
No, he has.
Yeah.
I mean, and I think with him too, if he takes the time to do that, I think it just shows a good amount of respect on his part to us, and that we kind of approached in the proper manner, and we weren't ever too overzealous with what we were trying to do, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, OPB in here dropping Trey's link. Appreciate you, OPB. Pokey Keela in here. Dan Norton. What's going on, Dan? I promise. I don't promise any non-bribes today, but I promise that you'll have a good time in here. That's what I promise to you. Hey, KFC, can you hear us?
Yep.
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Oh man, I'm just chilling.
Yeah. What you eating? What you snacking on? What you snacking on?
Oh man, it was the rest of my Hershey bar from the s'mores earlier.
Nice.
That's awesome, man. How you been? How's it going for you?
After gym workout.
what?
How's it been going for you? How's everything going, man? How's the move? You guys all good? All set?
Good. It's good. We're in the house. We were over there today at the old house to get a lot of the Power Ranger collection out,
Nice.
so we can put it in storage, and then hopefully this week we'll have Realtor come take pictures and get that house sold. So
Nice, man.
been busy today.
Yeah.
Did
Hey,
you watch the new Power Ranger movie on Netflix?
Yeah, but
The disappointment you can hear.
instant disappointment. He regretted it instantly, man.
I regret it. It was only 45 minutes, and I regret watching it.
it's rough.
Yeah,
It's rough.
I didn't watch it. I'm glad I didn't, though. I'm glad I didn't.
Like when
It's
you
kinda
think
like-
of peak 90s cheesy after school special, that's what it is.
They just,
I mean, I feel like even as a kid, I couldn't enjoy it now.
yeah.
So like you see all the people that come in and collecting, and I'll refer it to Pokemon almost, that came in during the pandemic, right? During the whole C word, and everyone became a collector during freaking Fusion Strike, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like how this is now. All the people that are in the Power Rangers they didn't grow up on it, but they came in the Hasbro line, and
You're right.
everyone's nutting over this new thing. It sucked. I don't care. It sucked.
He said
That's
it
all it
was
is.
not for me. Damn. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't watch it then, because that would have probably killed my perception. I didn't even watch the movies, like the movie that they made, like the full length feature movie. I didn't get to watch that either. Did you guys?
Like the one as a kid?
No. Like it was a couple.
The 2017 reboot.
2017 reboot. Yeah, was it 2017?
I liked it.
You liked it?
Good.
It wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to watch it. So, but it is what it is. Hey, quick question for you, KFC.
Yep.
How many slabs do you have now? I saw that big post you had on IG. It's like, yeah, I got some for sale, because you had a ton. You had a ton, man.
There's that just for those that are on sale right now on the website is like, I think 104.
104.
And then that's just for that. But I have so much sitting over there. I have way too much, man. Like I said, it's an addiction. I don't know what it is. I started grading back in like 2018 and fell in love with it, and I can't stop. And I'll have all these that have everything that's set up. I'm like, cool, I'm gonna put it right here, and then I'm like, I don't even like that card. Get rid of it. So I'll just sell it.
Yeah, you kind of like second thoughts on it. You're like, fuck it, I'm done with this.
Yeah. Like, it's cool. I'll let like my fiance take a look at it. Oh yeah, I like that. Then I'm like, okay, well now it's time to put something else there and impress her next week.
Yes, man. Hey, Chad McPherson. What's going on, Chad? I don't know if I saw you in Chad, but welcome in. He put a question in here. Says, do y'all believe in saying today's modern is tomorrow's vintage in regards to sealed Pokemon collecting?
Yeah, I said it's a vault the other day in his chat.
Did you?
Because people were talking shit about modern. Like, no, modern, because vault is, but he collects modern and vintage. We all see it.
Yeah.
But people were shitting on modern. Like, nah, modern's garbage. I'm like, motherfucker, vintage was modern
At some point.
at some point. So if you're not collecting modern, you're gonna miss out, and you have to buy a fucking V card that's worth 50 cents now for $20 later down the line.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Steven? Oh, he's connecting still. Get your ass connected.
It is. That's funny because like you know they don't want to collect modern, but I bet they wouldn't turn down a Moonbryon if it got handed to them, right?
Right.
You just made so many people wet by saying that.
No, unlubed in here right now. Man, it's stupid. It just goes back to the same thing you said, Gonzo. Like, collect what you want to collect. Why does it have to be so opinionated and like
Because of
you have
money.
yeah. And I see a lot of that, unfortunately, from like certain collectors that want to continuously shit on like the modern product. Where I get it. vintage. We all came up with vintage. I love vintage. I'm not gonna say that it's garbage by any means. Like, damn, if you want to give me some vintage shit, I will take it gladly for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
But at the same time, I'm like, man, just appreciate where the hobby's growing, and growing. And I understand that there are like bad eggs within the community. That's every single community. Get used to it. It happens. You know, you don't have to pay attention to them. You know, stick to your lane and doing what you do. And I mean, what?
Do what makes you happy.
Yeah, exactly.
Pokemon fun's my Pokemon. That's
Yeah.
all it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Facts.
My feet picks fund my Pokemon.
Hey, yours too?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Cool.
Yeah, Laura's my #1 subscriber.
Hey, see, I told you Jay don't wear socks. Hey,
Oh, hell no. I got socks on right now.
hey,
You better not have your sandals on then.
I got
You're disgusting.
I got Crocs on.
You're a disgusting human being.
Crocs
talking about feet.
socks.
Crocs and socks. What you mean?
Oh, that right there is that's like 5 sub gift subs worthy. Hold up.
Oh,
I've been in my,
speaking of which, I know you guys were talking about the Mario movie here. 1 second, we'll get to that. But Steven, welcome in. Hey guys, everybody in here has their own channel too. 026 Gonzo, Dub, Kentucky Fried Charizard, and Steven Krantz. Make sure you check them out. They're all good people, fun times in the stream. So make sure you check them out. Steven, how are you doing?
What up?
Is everybody asleep over there?
Yeah, for the most part.
This is when you thrive right now, man. Late nights.
why does it sound like
is
he's
it,
still
baby.
whispering like it's ASMR?
That's
This is
how,
what we're here.
that's the only way he knows how to speak, man.
Hello, everybody. How are you doing tonight? My name is Steven, and I'm your host after dark.
Let me get some ASMR.
Hey, baby.
The Doritos.
Get the Doritos. It's DJ.
What's going on, man?
Easy. Not
How are
much,
you guys
man.
doing?
Pretty good. Pretty good, man. Appreciate you stopping in here. How's it been for you?
Oh, not bad.
Yeah.
It's been good, man. It's been great. You know, I have no complaints.
Do you though?
It's been awesome.
You can complain. Hey, I like the sweater you're wearing, man.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate it.
It's brought to you by Streamlabs right there. Jay's Corner TCG.
I mean, they make a premium product. I highly recommend to anyone.
Let's fucking get this promo, guys.
Store? Is there a command for that?
No, there isn't. There isn't a. Is there a merch? I don't know.
Clampy, can we get a
your
command
store.
for Jace or for the stream? I think it's the Streamlabs store, right?
Yeah, I think it's exclamation point merch, but I don't know. I haven't used it in so long. Gil, what's going on? Welcome in, yo. Late Night Podcast. Valid point about vintage versus modern. Everything in vintage was modern. Yeah, Gil. I mean, shit. Why? I don't understand why people get so uppity about it. I don't, and I do because they're trying to, keep their product at the highest value versus the modern product. That's why the Moonbryon is such a big, not fiasco, but talking point with a lot of vintage collectors. But it is what it is. At the end of the day, who cares? Just have fun with it. If you're in it strictly for money, hey, I get it. If you never even loved the hobby and you just want to flip it, everything, hey, you'll be in and out very, very quickly. All right. How much modern do you guys hold for long term, says FOMO? This would be an interesting question to KFC, because I feel like you have like a good amount of product on you per time, every time, like not every time, but per usual, because you do the selling as well. So how about yourself?
How much do I keep?
Do you keep any like to hold long term, if any?
Oh man, I'll be honest. So like, I don't keep a lot of stuff for monetary value. If you will, I'm a hoarder. Not like the A&E type of way. But
No,
like,
I don't know, man.
Yours is organized. You just got a lot of it.
Give us a breakdown of that room that you got behind you. Off camera, you see nothing but boxes.
well, yeah, it's not. I mean, I got like a shelf of product. I got probably about 10 each Scarlet and Violet ETBs, 10 Crown Zenith, like
Yeah.
11 booster boxes, Scarlet and Violet, Esther Radiance. I got a whole bunch, but most of it is really for like the streams. Like I said, I'm trying to come over from Drip and get off that toxic ass platform.
Got you.
Do something with the website and come here to YouTube. But for the most part, like a lot of it is for like pre-recorded content, some to sell, and if I'm out of product, I need something, I'll hop into it. But
Got you.
I mean, I got stuff all the way back from like black and white just sitting up in the closet. Just because, and it's only one of each. I don't have like a multiple. I'm not like well, those flippers, I guess. People that like
You don't have like cases stacked high in your garage.
Yeah. Yeah. No. I have more graded cards than anything for the most part. But
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's a lot easier to keep, anyways, too, versus a big old box that takes up. You have to have multiple storage units to be keeping that much like product, to yourself sealed like that so long. Dub, do you keep any product? I feel like you don't keep that much product sealed. Not at all, right?
No, I do not.
Is anything sealed behind you in your cabinet?
No, they're all open.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you told me that. And for the most part, a lot of the stuff I keep behind me too is just all stuff that we've opened up on the channel that I like to keep, except for that Charizard celebrations box. But we don't talk about that. We're not going to open that shit ever. Probably one of the only things I'll keep sealed. Gonzo, how about yourself? You keep stuff sealed? A good amount?
I have a good amount sealed, but I don't like. I it's just stuff that I thought was cool, or stuff that I picked up just to have doubles of, or like I have a bunch of tag team tins that I was like, oh, I'm gonna, because when I started my channel or doing the card openings, it was like a month or 2 months before Logan Paul did his thing.
Oh, okay.
So I was still able to go just like, oh, I feel like making a video this week. Let me go to Target, pick up some cards.
Before it got wiped off the shelf?
Before it got wiped. And then Logan Paul happened and all the scalpers happened. So it got to the point I'm like, all right, let me stock up on what I can. And if I can't get product, I'll open what I can. And then it just turned into a sealed collection.
Damn. Okay. Steven, how about yourself, man? You've been keeping a lot. I mean, are all those EV boxes behind you sealed?
Yes.
Yes. You want to open all of them right now for the clout?
Yes.
Here for the vine.
Hey, you're right, Johnson. Welcome in.
Yeah, those are all sealed. I feel like the majority of that, I've used some of it for like bounty giveaways.
Yeah.
I think we gave away a Jolteon box. But I think that's the extent of it. And then what's back here, there's a couple of ETBs that are sealed back there. But other than that, I don't have like a massive collection of sealed product because it's all for the store.
Yeah.
I feel you know how it is. It's better. You love seeing somebody else get it. Like you would love to pull some of this stuff, but it's awesome when somebody else gets it. That's like why I started doing it.
Right. And it's been a lot of fun too. Like, and if you're not part of it, it could be like a weird thing to like see. But I don't know. I wasn't sure how I would feel too when I started doing it. But I say it every time. It's been a lot of fun doing it, man.
Oh yeah.
Been a lot of fun doing it. Sebastiano in here too. What's going on? Cuz in the building out here timing out. Steven Krantz. he said he butt did it. So we'll see. We're gonna have to grill him if he comes on here later. Thanks, cuz.
I see you.
I see it. I appreciate you.
I see you.
Man, what's everybody working on? Anything that you guys are working on for your channels? I feel like honestly, out of all of us, KFC is the most consistent still with the pre-recorded content. So I'm gonna ask him first.
Man, I hate collection boxes, man. If y'all watch this last video, I opened those Cyclozar boxes. God bless. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I think what I'm doing now is I'm trying to go. My goal is to finally get a collection box. It just gives me like the biggest hit. That's probably what I'm gonna chase the most. Other than that, I have another video scheduled for Friday just for more collection boxes.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm kind of contemplating. I don't know if I want to do a video on the PSA Zards that I'm doing.
Okay. I mean, the PSA returns are always pretty fun to have as a reveal and everything too. So, I mean, I enjoy doing those. I mean, I've only done like maybe one or two, but it's been pretty fun every time I do them. Gonzo, by yourself, man. You got anything?
Yeah. The only thing I'm working on is the taco battle. Trying to get some people together. Because shit, if we make content out of it, why not?
We're over here about to have a taco battle, a card party, guys. So it should be a lot of fun. I'm going to open up this pack right here. I don't know if you guys have any packs to open up, but shh. I'm going to open one up. Hey, speaking of the Cyclozar boxes, that's what Gonzo's opening up right now, too. So he's trying to...
opened up shit.
He's
I
trying
opened
to...
up the Brilliant Stars, and I didn't get anything, so I just kept it off camera. But
He's trying. He's trying.
Trying. If you guys want the code cards, follow my Instagram.
Ha.
So I'll put them on my stories.
If you guys want the code cards, follow me on YouTube. Oh, wait. Here we are.
Got nothing, so you don't get to see shit. I actually should keep these because I need them for my binder.
We're going to try to open all these up by the end of the stream. Got the Torn Anus, says OPB. Indeed, we did.
What?
Tornadus. I mean, Star You.
You had to be there, Gonzo.
You had to be there.
If you want a story about a torn penis, I got one for you.
No. I got enough of Djibouti last time.
We got Djibouti.
You should have heard the story I said before stream.
Djibouti in the mix.
Yeah, Djibouti.
Dang, look at all these professionals. 2 cameras hooked up.
Hey, Dub out here. I'm sorry, Dub. I never prepare you.
I was thinking
All right,
about setting up my second camera, but I don't know how Zoom works.
Dude, it's pretty dope. I can... So, Mac has like this new feature where I can like not... have my phone connected. It'll just...
You're moving it like a cam girl. I dig it.
Hey,
Hi.
guys. Room tour. Here we go.
For his
Room
feet.
tour.
Oh, it's the feet cam? You guys want to see the mess from earlier? Yeah, there's a mess down
There
there.
you go.
I got dusted on that.
Nice.
Terrible. I'm going to do one more before we go.
Where's your garbage bag?
I have a garbage box, okay?
Come on.
Oh shit!
You need the
Okay,
bag.
I'll show off this.
I'm
pack.
telling you, man. Once you get the
Gonzo's
garbage
cat.
bag, it changed
Blue one more.
everything.
Cap?
It's a damn lie.
I got a double banger. Hold on, I gotta sleeve him first.
It's a lie. He's lying, guys.
Your mom's a liar.
not usually. Adriana on the $4.99 super chat. Stop it, Adriana. We're just in here messing around. Don't super chat.
So you want the small EX first, or you want the big EX first, or you want the same time?
I want the biggie.
The big one.
Yo, the gold Coridon, man. Nice.
And then the
Cap.
regular GX was the regular EX was just the Gyarados.
Nice, man. That's a dope Gyarados. I love that Gyarados.
Yep. So guess which one's going to the grade pile? Because I don't have enough of those already.
It's super deep in the grade pile. Hey, Adriana, love you all. Keep doing what you're doing and follow your dreams to your milestones. Cheesy, I know, but we all believe in you guys. Appreciate that, Adriana. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming in, and I appreciate that super chat for real.
Oh,
Let me
OPB,
switch over
thanks for
too.
the love. Yeah.
Yes, OPB dropping Gonzo's on his fake pool of the night right there. He had that sitting next to him the whole time, guys. Don't believe him for a second.
I had one.
You got one?
I found one, yeah. All right,
I wish
here
my
we go.
camera was as good as
Oh, shit.
Ooh, let's go.
This man just got
There
a gold.
it is. Love that fake pull of the night.
All right, I
If
take
you
it
guys
back.
want the
I take
After
everything I
Dark-
said about Gonzo back.
Fantastic.
If you guys want the After Dark stream about the torn penis story, subscribe to the channel, and that'll be the next podcast with Jay on Friday or Saturday.
I need to be part of that. I really want to hear it.
The joke backfired.
Joke back. Oh, you dropped
that
it?
red blue.
No, I didn't drop anything.
Oh, I thought you dropped your gold Arceus and you ran it over. That would have been terrible.
No, the
dropped his
mute. I
penis.
did it to the mute.
Hey, Ricky said, if you had $1,000 to start a collection with no opportunity to ever add to it, as in what you get will be what you end with, what would you buy?
I didn't hear what you said because I had a stroke listening to what you said.
Yeah, hold on. I need to repeat that.
School, so you gotta do that
I need
again.
to repeat that. If you had $1,000 to start a collection with no opportunity to ever add to it, so this $1,000 is all you get. You can never add anything else after this 1K. What would you buy?
The Shining Raichu.
Shining Raichu.
Shining Raichu.
I still couldn't get my Grail because I want a freaking Gold Star Rayquaza. I could still never get my Grail. You'll have to come back to me. Anybody else?
At $1,000.
$1,000. 1K. You're limiting us like crazy right now, Ricky.
That's rough.
This is an expensive hobby, sir.
That's like a budget challenge in itself.
Damn, what would I get? Fuck, you just damn.
I would get, you know what? I would get as many like jungle symbol air scythers and
Oh, okay. That'd be pretty cool.
Besides Charizard, I'm a huge Scyther and Scizor fan, man.
All right.
Kleavor,
I think I would need to get a I would scour the internet looking for the best Houndoom from Aquapolis, non-graded, and see if I can get that thing graded in a 10. Because then I don't think I could buy it in a 10 at $1,000, but hopefully, maybe I get lucky and get one in a 10 by grading it. So I think that's what I would do. A bunch of Houndooms from Aquapolis. Love it. The Houndoom PSA 10 is right around 1K, J. LMFAO. I was just typing that, said Gil. Gil out here about to buy my dreams. Steven, you got anything?
I'd probably snag whatever like first edition packs that I could for under 1,000, or maybe a few singles too. I think it'd be a pretty solid investment. Why not? It'd be nice. Add them to collection.
Dub yourself.
As many of these guys as I could get. I had so much fun with the.
So one of them.
At this point, one of them. Yeah.
1.5, I think.
1.5.
So I got a
really
question for
that
you guys
much.
then.
Dang, I should have never opened these.
You should have. But we
literally bought $3,000 of them.
We could have never thought about it.
Yeah. So speaking of like first edition packs, how do you think the modern era would be if we still had first edition stamps on cards?
Like we never lost it.
Yeah, like if they never went away.
I think the boom would have made things go even crazier.
I think so too.
Even crazier. Like it would have been. I think it would have been crazy at first, and then there would have been a good amount of stock because it's not first edition anymore. So people would have been sleeping on it, still trying to go after that first edition, and then eventually it would have got taken up as well. But yeah, people would have been fiending for those first edition sets, no doubt.
I think it'd be damn near unaffordable.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was thinking too, especially with cards like the Moonbreon and
Imagine
some of the Charizards, the Champion's Path
First
Charizards.
edition,
Yeah,
Umbreon VMAX.
that'd be insane.
Like-
I guess someone in the Pokemon community was like, "Let's get rid of these stamps." Good idea. And yeah,
I mean, yeah, it was down the line, especially. It was a really good idea. But I mean, I remember with base set, first edition was even difficult to find with like the original print run of base set, and then eventually they caught up to it with just unlimited, and you know there's a surplus of unlimited, and now it is what it is. But yes, modern era first edition stuff, it would have been slept on for a minute maybe when people were out of it, but then it would have just shot through the roof like ridiculous amount.
It wouldn't be for kids anymore.
Yeah, you couldn't.
It would take it out of fun for the children now. Like, because I know us as adults, you know, we do it for one, nostalgia probably, and sometimes, you know, for some of us, if this is something that funds either Pokemon or it pays bills, it's different. But I think if you would have had first edition modern cards and the amount of people that have literally just destroyed like all the market, you know, all the stuff that's out there, I think that it would only be for people with deep pockets at this point.
Yeah. Parents couldn't buy it for the kids. No way.
yeah. Eddie says it best. The first edition stuff would just be collecting dust in people's closets.
Bring it out at the attic, just like the classic story. Hey, yeah, I found this in the attic the other day, and here we go.
I mean, that traded as NFTs, like put away in the eBay vault. All these like places.
Crypto.
Bro, I hate eBay and that stupid ass vault, man. I feel like it serves zero to no purpose, and eBay does a terrible job with how they do that stupid. Like it goes through like no checks or regulations, and if it does, a lot of the times, somehow, some way, the card that you're trying to get ends up getting damaged. Like what?
Yeah, but it's in the vault though, Jay.
Have you guys had what's everybody's worst experience with eBay? Anybody?
Mine would probably have to be from a shipper, not from eBay themselves, but from a shipper. I got one of my Grail Raichu cards. The one I was actually hunting for when I bought it from you, when I got it for cheap for like $30
Nice.
because no one wanted tag teams at the time. Motherfucker sent it, no penny sleeve, no top loader, no semi-rigid, just flat card, rubber band between two pieces of cardboard. Scratched it the fuck up.
Oh my god.
I was heated. I was so mad I fucking ripped it up and tossed it. I was mad as fuck.
I can't even grade this no more.
Yeah, and that's pretty much what it was. Because on the phone, like, unless he damaged it beforehand, he's like, "Oh, just do this," and say it was shipping's fault. But no penny sleeve, nothing, no protection, just rubber bands and cardboard.
Damn.
And then when I gave him a 1-star review for shipping, he was like, "People do it all the time." Like, look, motherfucker,
No way.
there's still protection in between it.
Always stay protected. Dub.
You never learned that lesson.
Neither have you.
Mine was on purpose.
Mine too.
Oh, then we're even.
Yeah, we're good. Dub, how about yourself, man? You have any bad eBay stories? Hey, maybe not even cards.
The worst is I got blocked by a seller because I accidentally double ordered, so I canceled one of the 2 orders, and then they within a minute immediately messaged me and went, "Oh, we're blocking you from all future purchases because we just block everybody who orders and cancels." It's like I have 2 orders in for the identical purchase. Can you what the?
They'd be all mad about it.
Never bought from their store again.
Well, then you couldn't.
You couldn't buy from the store. Not even if you wanted to, man. They said, "Fuck you."
Exactly.
That seems like something that should probably be brought up to eBay, though. Like, hey, your seller's being a d-bag.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter. I could find
At the end of the day, it doesn't
somebody
matter.
else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same price. So.
What about you, KFC?
Honestly, I don't have one, but I guess so. Back in 2018, when I got back into collecting,
Uh-huh.
I was scrounging eBay. So I found my old binder, and I was like, man, I wonder what the big 3 are going for. And I remember finding the big 3 PSA 10 base and unlimited, all 3 of them for $118 plus shipping. And I said, what idiot is going to pay $118 for 3 pieces of fucking cardboard cards?
And now you run that shit.
Now look at me.
It's me.
So
I'm the idiot. It's me.
I don't have a bad story other than the fact that I did
Idiot
that.
reporting
That is my
in.
bad story.
What's going on,
I
Ian?
should've.
You should have. You should have.
I don't know, man. I was like, this is dumb. Like, people pay this. Like, this ain't Michael Jordan. This ain't Kobe.
What's up?
This is stupid. Now look at me. I got about
You got a whole
$118 between 2 cards sitting in front of me.
you got a whole table full of stupid over there.
Yeah.
Ian, what's going on, man? Welcome in.
What's up, guys?
There it is, guys. There's Ian. Everybody say hi to Ian.
Hi, Ian.
Hi, Ian. All right, that's enough attention. Steven.
Right off the bat.
Hey, we love you, Ian. Appreciate you coming through. We're actually going through some horror stories that we may have from eBay. So Steven's up next, and then Ian, since you just popped in here.
I've had some pretty good luck with eBay.
Shut up.
I've used. Hi, Ian. No, I've used eBay since I've used eBay for a long time before I was even old enough to have an account. Since 2000, I don't know, 5 or 4. I'm old.
Yeah, I'm old.
But
hey, you don't have to disclose that information,
You know
man.
what happened though? I bought in 21? I think in 2021. It was December. I bought my Umbreon on eBay, and it came PWE. So for those of you who don't know, it's plain white envelope.
Who else sends it like that, Ian?
Just right, Ian. Come on. Damn it, Ian.
All the time. Look, I
Yeah, and
got
it was
some
just in
right
a top
here.
loader.
Come on.
In a penny sleeve and a top loader, but it's still. I got so lucky. It's mint. I don't know how, but it's not right. It's not regulated. But anytime you make a purchase, just use a credit card. It's fine.
Yeah.
Just use the bank's money. Don't use yours.
Credit card.
Make online purchases. You have to. It's just to save you, and then pay it off right away.
We are not financial advisors, but I do recommend that as well.
Yeah.
Ian, you
What
got
do you
any
got
horror
there?
stories? I got nothing. I got your booty.
On eBay, I think, yeah, I do. So I thought the listing said it was for like a dark Rapid Ash Team Rocket, I believe, first edition, whatever. But the price was really low, so right there should have been a red flag. And then I get it, and it's some Rapid Ash from some Sun and Moon. Sun and Moon.
All bad.
And I was like, well, it's still binder low.
He said, "I'll live with it. I'll live with
Still
it."
binder low.
Oh, I'm sorry you had to deal with that, man. That's the worst.
But no, it's been a minute since I purchased cards off eBay.
I don't
Usually
buy
TCG Player.
I don't buy singles off of eBay. I mean, I get scared. I don't trust any of the sellers on there, to be honest. And near mint to them is moderately played. Pack fresh.
Pack fresh is not a condition.
Pack fresh case premium, baby.
Let me ask you guys this: for those of you who have local shop, like near you or in your town or something like that, do you prefer finding a deal online, like eBay, Macari, something like that, or would you rather go to the shop and pay
the extra
price, but know the condition of it as you're holding it in your hand?
I think I'd rather go shop. For me, I rather go into the person.
Wow. Okay. Well, there's that.
It's a little fast.
Just right away.
They're just selling you some Pokemon cards. I think is what they offer.
Screw the
you.
dates, the chocolates, and the flowers. We'll just go straight into the.
Hey,
go ahead and clip that, guys.
We got a nice shop over here in Kentucky.
You know, Jay's all about diversity. He didn't say man or woman. He just said person.
I'm waiting for the hit. Shame.
Hey, listen, a Houndoom's a Houndoom, right?
I prefer seeing it in person, holding it in my hands for sure.
Yeah.
Luckily, living where I'm at, there's a fucking shop everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh man, and you get the camaraderie of meeting with the shop owners.
Yeah.
Other collectors as well. But like, if I was to collect cards for a giveaway, then I don't care. TC online or in person. But to meet people and get that rapport going, definitely in person.
Curlia.
Hey, Curlia, that's a nice hit, man.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh, and Daddy.
Hey, KFC, he just got that out the Cyclizer box. So there you go. That's probably the best box I ever seen. Oh no.
The gold Cridon was out of the Cyclozar box.
Oh, everything else not.
This was single booster.
Got you. Oh, okay, never mind.
I opened 3 boxes plus 10 additional packs, and I got dusted.
Damn, that's the worst. And you're doing it for the video, so you're like, God damn it! Like, this is gonna be trash. It's gonna be trash.
Yeah, but I used to. Here's since we're on like content creating, is y'all ever done any videos that way and just not posted them because they were so bad?
No. Because this is for me, because I'm not monetized and I'm not a rip and shipper, so whatever content I make, it's content. I can't afford to just like fuck this video and toss it in the trash. Yeah.
I did that to our video with. So I posted the video with me, Ian, and fella Chris when we did that like that spicy challenge and everything. I took it off because I was. Honestly, I looked at it every day and it pissed me off because of how terrible the video quality was. And
that bad.
It was pretty bad.
It wasn't that bad.
I was mad.
You're just dramatic.
I was, but I still took it off. Maybe I'll repost it again soon for you guys. But yeah, I took it off because I didn't like it. I don't know. But with just like actually opening and I get dusted on the pack or something like that to me doesn't matter. What matters is not getting around to it to actually post it. That's more of my problem than anything. Anybody else? Steven? He's over there snacking. That's why I called on him.
Fruit snacks, baby. You know how we do it.
Like a teacher calling on a kid that's not paying attention. It's like, excuse me.
Excuse me.
What was the question, sir? I was too busy in fruit snack paradise.
Have you ever thought about making content and then just throwing it away because like it was a trash opening?
Yes.
Yes. He said yes.
Yeah, I've been learning how to use Final Cut, and I just made it was like opening a booster bundle, and I'm like, is this bad or not?
Yeah.
And I showed it to my wife and she was like, Yeah, she's like, it's all right. She's like, but like the edits are weird. She was talking about how like, and I noticed that, I don't know, this is kind of a popular editing style that I've been seeing where like, you don't cut away from you. It's just like cutting and it's still the same frame of you.
Right.
And she was just like, it needs to be more transitions.
A distinct
and I was like,
difference,
yeah, okay,
right?
it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
That's called a jump cut.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you
Excuse
go.
us, Ian.
Thank you. Ian.
Excuse us. Dub, how about yourself? Have you ever thrown away content? Oh, my bad, Steven. In just a minute.
Oh no, you're good. Go ahead. Hi, Dub. Nice to see you. So handsome.
Yeah.
He
Wow.
is.
Very
Look at that.
handsome. Wait till you see him in person. Whew,
Ooh, 6'2" of nothing but handsomeness.
a huggable bear.
Oh,
I'll take it. Have I thrown away content? Yes, I have lots of it all the time.
For what reason? Either because you were like upset with how it came out, or because like the hits of a certain product. Both.
Mostly just quality.
Yeah. I think for me, it's mostly the quality too. Like if I don't like the quality of it, then I'm like, we'll try again. But usually with me, I'm not opening up a ton of product when I make the videos. Every once in a while, like the one I recorded where I opened up the Glade box, I was like, okay, I can't mess this up because this box is expensive. So I want to make sure that I open it up properly. But I'm editing it right now, so that should be out next week. I did mess up because I opened up a couple other products before and I didn't have the audio turned on. So I had to go back and keep it going. But it was fine. I made it work. Roll with the punches.
When I first started doing it, I completely forgot to hit the record button. I opened up a whole pack. I talking to the camera. Yeah, hit the. I was like,
Chip Raid.
Hey, shout out to Bogey Chick coming through.
Ooh, here it comes.
Hey, Chip Raiders, welcome in. Poke Chip, appreciate you sending everybody over. We're in here doing a podcast, guys, so it's not really an opening stream today, but appreciate you guys coming through. Crown Me King coming through on the Chit Raid. Harry Snorlax on the Chit Raid. Mary S. Welcome in, Chit Raid. Appreciate you coming through. Old Time Bestie Arena on the Chit Raid. Welcome in, guys. Born to Collect on the Chit Raid. Appreciate you, Born to Collect. How you doing, man? Welcome in, Raiders is KFC. Appreciate you, KFC. Speaking of KFC, he's
KFC.
This is K. Shit. How do I do it? The corner box.
It's over there.
The corner box. It's like fucking.
He's over there.
I can't.
It's over there.
Yeah.
Marker.
There we go. Clay Hayes, what's happening, Clay? Chit Raid, another podcast. We out. Chit. JK, let's go. What's going on, Chit? Welcome in. Appreciate you coming by on the raid, man. Hope your stream went very well. Thanks for coming through with all the fam, bro. The Brady Bunch, say Clan fan. Yeah, the Brady Bunch.
Hey, that could be very Full House season 2.
Ian's Marsha.
Marsha.
You know I'm the cutest one.
You're the cutest. Hey, I like the beard you got coming in, man. Look at that.
Thank you.
You even got the little soul patch going down right there.
I got 3 weeks of till card party, so
You growing it in. It looks like you got yourself a little bit of a tan and everything.
that's the orange lights.
Oh, okay. So orange lights. That's what I figured. Sick House came through on the Chit Raid as well. What's happening, man? Thank you guys. All right, Steven. Why is Steven? Bro, technical difficulties over there?
Yes.
What happened?
He dropped his ring light.
Yeah, my ring light said, fuck you.
Hey, stop messing around, all right, man? I'll have you reprimanded.
Spank me, daddy. You started this shit. You knew better.
You knew better. He's like, I'll go full on
I'll
you.
full demonetize you.
Has that anyone ever actually submitted to Beckett and received a Black Label sports or Pokemon cards? Steven, you're in the chat. You're right here with us. You could have asked this to us.
He
man.
wasn't in earlier.
I'm adhering to the rules, man.
I did
Ask
interrupt
us
him.
anything.
I did interrupt him. Anybody? I've never gotten a Black Label.
No, I've gotten tents, but not Black Label.
I feel like
I'm
KFC's
not
smiling
getting
over there.
No, I'm not getting on my rant with back.
Oh yeah, no, I remember.
No.
They did you dirty.
Did they steal your cards?
4 out of 10 of them.
Gee.
What?
Ooh.
Yeah,
First
that's
time I've heard
devastating. That's kind of where I'm like, if I'm gonna submit to him, I just want to like flood it with clout. Like I know this card's perfect, so if I submit it, like don't want anything to happen to it, first of all. And maybe you should, take it as an opportunity, maybe make some content with it. Because I honestly don't even, if I'm going to submit anything to them, I don't even want to put it in the mail. I'm just curious, how is a black label like actually a thing? Like, I feel like you have to either like know somebody there, you have to work there. I don't understand it. Like, how does that actually work?
They steal the card anyway, so it doesn't work at all.
There you go. Well, it is what it is. Now we know.
And
The more you know.
It's not the first horror story that I've heard from Beckett, and as of late, I think it's gone even more down the drain. I think I said it before on the stream too. People not getting their cards back in the speedy fashion that it should be getting. Because they paid for the express, but months later, still not there. No word from Beckett. They won't even respond to any emails or calls, and it's just like, damn, like what?
16 months later, or
Did you never got those cards back?
All right, so this was again pre-pandemic, before everyone got hyped on Pokemon.
So it should have been a lot easier.
I found my old binder. My fiance found her old binder, and she had like Pack Fresh, the first edition Machamp, from the theme deck. So like she had some cards, I had some cards. We sent 10 off. At the time it was like 18 a card, and we paid for 60-day shipping.
Okay.
And I sent them off to have them before Christmas, to have her childhood cards graded before Christmas and her birthday, which is around the same time. And so that was supposed to be a surprise. I sent them off June, I think June or July of 2018, and I got them back in 2020. 4 cards missing. They told me they didn't have my order number. I gave them the confirmation number, order number, everything. They said we don't have it. They called me liars, all sorts of stuff.
Damn.
Got it. Finally got the submission back. I sent 2 first edition Chalice Red Cheek Pikachus in. Did not get those back. Her Pack Fresh Machamp, actually it is sitting, it's right over here behind us, came back at 3.5. They switched the card, or they did something, because it came back at 3.5 in there. The Gengar we sent of hers, we sent a hollow Gengar from Fossil, came back non-hollow. And then I only got 1 Zard out of the other 4 I think I sent off.
That's fucking ridiculous, man.
Yeah,
So
dude.
it sounds like they mixed up the return somehow, and stole some cards at the same time.
So I got that, and that was the first time I sent cards off for grading. Now I'll be honest, like when I first got back into it, I didn't know Pokemon on YouTube was a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw Leonhardt, and he was like, "Oh, I'm grading with Beck." And I'm like, "Shit, I'm from Texas. Why not? I'll support anything from Texas. I'll support. Why not?"
Yeah.
And that was my first card grading experience, and I about wanted to suck start my Glock when I opened that box and saw like what just happened. But like I said, now I still grade cards. I go with CGC. I have an account, and I'm a dealer with them, so I deal with all my stuff with them strictly.
Yeah.
But I still buy other, like PSA and stuff, because I'd rather buy PSA than grade with them. But yeah, Beckett, they'll never get any more of my money, man.
That's terrible.
I don't mind their slabs. They're bulky, but I think to me they look more like, I don't know. They just look, the quality of them looks good, but I don't care at this point.
It's just impossible to know if you're ever going to get any of your cards back too, man. That's terrible. Shit. Hey, FOMO said Beckett graded hundreds of fake Cristiano Ronaldo rookie stickers. That doesn't surprise me. I feel like that type of stuff could happen with any type of grading company though. Like, CGC, even PSA, they're out here, I don't know, they're just overlooking or not doing their due diligence as far as, what they should be doing. CGC has the best slabs, said Smack Daddy. I mean, their slabs are pretty nice. I know. I feel like PSA is a little bit more universal at this point, especially because I use most of my slabs for grading. I mean, for giveaways, not grading, obviously. No. What do you guys? Hey, KFC, are you gonna happen to be at card party at all?
Man, that's kind of far on the on the West Coast, I think, isn't it? Like, I don't really.
Yeah.
Basically touching the water.
Yeah.
I've not. I haven't traveled for any cons as far as like Collecticon.
Mm.
I've never gone. Usually, the stuff I do is like for Comic Cons where it's all the Power Ranger stuff. So,
Yeah.
like, again, finding out that there's cons for TCG, like it blows my mind because I'm an introvert as far as like really going out and wanting to be around crowds. Like this is perfect for me. But
Yeah.
I mean, I would like to go out and do something like that. Now I know
I
we
got
were
the
talking
perfect
earlier
playlist
about,
for you.
do what?
I got the perfect playlist for you.
The playlist.
Check
for
out
me.
a bunch of cons.
Oh, you're saying on your channel.
Yeah.
I was so confused.
Yeah.
Ian out here with the slight promo, with the sneaky promo.
Hey,
Hawaii
I can't be mad that
Popcon,
I've been doing
Collecticon.
self promo all night.
Guys will be like, check out my channel, check out this, check out. I'm just kidding. I did tell everybody to check out Gonzo's podcast though, so make sure you guys check that out. It's KFC out here. Oh man, hey, how for you? You've been trying to transition into the YouTube stream side.
Mm-hmm.
What's the big difference you've seen so far from like transitioning from Drip to like a platform like YouTube?
So I've also been on YouTube since 2018, but not with this. So if you're talking about the streaming side of things,
Yeah, strictly the streaming side of it, because I know you've been around YouTube for a minute. You've been making pre-recorded content for a long time, but like the streaming aspect of things.
Man, I'll tell you this, man. It's a different entity. It really is. There's a difference between the community on Drip and the community on YouTube. And when opening up myself to the YouTube universe, there is so much more out there the world can see.
Mm-hmm.
Drip's kind of its own little consolidated entity, but YouTube, it's like the whole world.
Right.
Streaming, I don't have an issue with the streaming, but one of the things I think we talked, or no, maybe you weren't on there. I was on one of those. I was with Cuz and a couple other people on the Discord.
Oh, okay.
It's like what I do is strictly just my energy game. I do nothing else other than ripping chips.
Yeah.
But it's something that it's hard for me to transition that kind of game to YouTube. Seeing that a lot of people have distro, I do not.
Yeah.
I don't have distro. I have no access to be able to get stuff for cheap. So obviously, I don't want to take a loss. I'd rather just break even. But it's hard for me to kind of match a lot of the pricing that people do offer.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'll tell you this: YouTube side of thing is the community is way better, man. Like, and not to like sound all weird and sappy, but like, dude, if it wasn't for like you and Cuz like literally telling me like, man, just jump on YouTube, do this, do that, like I'd probably be stuck in Drip and jaded over everything and all this because like I never wanted to come to YouTube. I was like, I never wanted to do it.
Yeah. Why not?
I did.
Why not?
Man, it's because I think it's hard. Even like on my other channel, like fishing, it's hard to not do cookie cutter stuff.
I feel that.
But one of the things is, and again, after watching you and some other people, is like you might be open to the same stuff, but everyone brings something different to the table with personality and attitude. Yeah. And I think that is, it took a while for me to kind of understand that. Like I could open the same stuff as you guys, but I could also be a complete tool belt on stream or on pre-recorded content and don't want to watch me.
Yeah.
But I feel like maybe I have decent charisma. I have whatever, but I have.
You got the sex appeal.
Oh yeah, well I wasn't gonna say it, but I mean, I don't like to toot my own horn, but I also don't wear socks.
Hard to keep
you also don't wear socks.
It's just I don't know, man. I think bringing one of the best things that I think I got as far as advice goes, and I was watching Rev's stream.
Yeah.
Before I got into it, someone asked him, "Hey, how do you become a streamer?" He's like, "Man, just be yourself.
Yeah.
Don't be like everybody else." And I started seeing some people eventually being like other people doing stuff, and I just kind of stuck to that.
Yeah.
And I think Drip actually opened up who I am as far as being on camera and being live with people. It opened everything up for me. So the transition wasn't as bad, but
still different.
I think change for me is a little tough.
Gotcha.
But it's been for the good.
Hey man, that's what we do here. We peer pressure one person at a time to come onto YouTube and just try to do it. Just fuck it, just do it. This is true. I mean, you know, and I can see you trying to make that transition too. And just, yeah, fuck it. Just keep going with it, man. Just keep going with it. Ian, since you're the newest guest in here, what are you writing down? You have a pen in your hand. What are you writing?
Oh, I'm doing mail.
Hey, look at them multitasking. You guys know you guys are gonna get your mail very, very soon. Hey, Gonzo in here is talking about more Djibouti stories. Maybe we'll get one more. Maybe we'll get a Djibouti story in here.
Oh gosh.
I'm just asking if that's what chat wants because I see it.
He's trying to get the people where they want.
Hey, that's that's
Sometimes
what it's
I'll
about.
tell you something. It's not what they want.
Ian is in here strictly to give us an update on Card Party. Any news? Any updates?
Card Party. I have a meeting on Thursdays, so I have no news since the last time.
I have a meeting on Thursday. You damn. I know. I'm part of that meeting too. It's not freaking. It's for everybody. It's for everybody.
It's not for everybody. It's for everyone that got the invite.
He's over here trying to make himself more important than Heath.
You're important too. Jeez.
Ian, you know I love you. I just try to give you the hard time.
You better love him. You know he's the reason.
Oh, he's the reason for the season.
If Vision's in it, then no, it's not important either.
I'm just trying to get myself a damn altar here.
But yeah,
I'll take that though. Shoot.
Already called dibs.
There you go.
Nice.
I'll take that, Sylveon.
That's what it's about.
Nice.
The power of the dibs.
Hey, Dub, what anticipation do you have, with Card Party? I know you're just going for the day. You, Mel, the fam.
Yeah. No big anticipation, honestly.
Nothing.
Just curious to see what it's going to be all about.
Honestly, me too. He just wants what? He wants patient?
What?
I don't know what he said. I don't know what he said. Let me see.
Ian, could you translate it to Spanish for him?
Anticipación.
Oh, anticipación. No te entendí. No te entendí.
Clearly, no.
Something about no Nintendo.
KFC switching cameras too.
Yeah.
Trying to go in. Hey, what you open a Scarlet and Violet over there?
I just
got no
grabbed it
packs.
from
It's okay. Don't Ian.
Peer pressure.
Yeah, don't get any peer pressure. I told myself I was gonna open up these packs
opened
earlier.
A lot of tins yesterday with
How was it overall? I saw a couple. I saw Ian low key get in trouble.
Loki.
Wait, you got in trouble?
Lil Ian.
I don't remember. But the power went out in the middle of the stream.
Oh, that was what it was? The power?
Yeah, the power went out. So we were streaming from home,
Magnazone.
and the power went out. But the YouTube didn't disconnect because usually, like when a stream dies, YouTube gives it a few. If you can reconnect, then it just kills the stream.
Got you.
But it was still waiting for us. So I was like, okay, let's go to Starbucks. So we go to one Starbucks, connect the stream. We actually connected it in the car, so chat was able to see me driving around. We actually played some songs, did some karaoke in the car. Then we got to Starbucks, and then we carried on the stream there. The cool thing is, the Starbucks manager came up to us and like, "Were you guys streaming?" I was like, "Yeah." Oh, that's so cool because my daughter collects. We have this many signed energies from this many streamers. I'm like, have another one.
Oh, that's cool. Hey, the little iron treads, and that's for you, man. Hey, wait. So was the manager watching you, Ian?
Yeah, they were watching me because I would give Ian cash, and then he would place orders at the counter.
Oh, okay.
And then once the stream ended, we were cleaning up. He gave Ian a free cake pop for helping clean up our own mess.
He's like, "Wow, you cleaned up your own mess. Good job."
Right?
What a big boy.
Like, hey, if you guys ever come back, let us know. We'll hook you up with some Starbucks. And then he said he has a collection that no one uses, so let him know and he could hook us up or something.
Look at Ian out here.
Nice.
Freaking.
So, thank you, power outage.
Yeah, it took that negative to a quick positive.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, did you have to restart this? You had to restart the stream, I'm assuming, right? No, it just kept going.
It kept going. It was buffering.
That's weird.
Yeah, because I thought it would have killed it. But no, it's on the. So if you watch the replay, it's us at home. I'm petting whiskey,
Right.
And then it cuts to me in the car.
I remember that part. I left after. I'm like, oh, Ian's done. I stayed for like 5 minutes. I'm like, Ian, no, okay.
Ye of little faith.
Well, I assumed it went black. Every time Dub's lights flicker, it's a wrap for the stream. I'm like,
Yep. They I think, I don't know if they switched it or what though, because recently I've had it where my modem my Wi-Fi router just straight cut out, right?
Yeah.
And my stream would be buffering for about 3 to 5 minutes while it restarted, and then I could continue stream and it would just pick right back up.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know Rev had a recent issue on his live stream too. I don't know. I blame YouTube. Anybody in here have what's the weirdest shit that's ever happened to anybody while streaming?
Oh,
Oh, he said.
Oh, I got one.
All right, we'll go with KFC. We'll go with Ian right after that then.
nah, this is actually recent. Like I think my first like actual live here, my first live stream. Someone tried to hack into my YouTube my account, and it made me authenticate who it was. Like, no, it's not me. Then it shut me down. So I had to go back in, re-sign in, authenticate, change my password, got back on. All right, guys, everything's fine. We're golden. Another one. This one was from Iowa or something. I got Nebraska and Iowa. They tried to hack back into it, and it shut me down and locked me out. I had to rechange my password again and wait like 15 minutes before I can get back online.
Bro,
That's sketchy.
Yeah.
knock on wood. I never had that happen. So
It sucked.
don't be doing that. Shh. Ian, how about yourself?
It was when we were doing. I forget what we were doing, but there was a knock on the door, and I had mentioned to the chat like, "Oh, we need some pizza delivered or some food delivered." And there's a few that have my address, and they've been kind enough to actually send us food during a stream. And so I knock on the door, and I'm like, okay, because I was expecting like Starbucks or something. I open it, it's a Domino's delivery guy. I was like, ooh, which one of you ordered us pizza? And then the guy goes, that'll be 58.72. And I was like, I look at chat, and I'm like, you motherfuckers didn't pay for it?
Hey, what's going on, Sleepy?
Sleepy.
Sleepy.
Sleepy store like
And
72,
so I
guys.
I'm going through my wallet. I'm like,
Sleepy.
I have
What
no
up, Sleepy?
cash. So I was like, hey, I have no cash. That sucks. He's like, what do I do? I'm like, you're the delivery guy. I don't know.
Yeah, I myself didn't order this.
Leave it here. I don't know.
Leave it here.
Back.
Testing.
Here,
So-
Sleepy. What's up?
What's going
Can
on,
you guys hear
Sleepy?
me?
Yeah, man. What's going on, man?
Oh, dang.
How you
I'm
doing?
part of the cool kids. What's up, man?
Hey, what's up, man? We
We're
got
two away from one away from a complete Brady bunch.
hey two way, no?
Away.
2 away.
Well, the middle square is a blank.
Oh, yeah,
So
you're
we'll just keep Steven. We'll put a blank thing over Steven.
Freeze frame.
Francis in a blank.
Here, I got this.
I'm the center.
I'm the
Of
center.
this family.
I'm
As-
not touching that one.
At the bottom right there is Sleeping Snorlax 72. If you guys haven't ever checked him out, he's always an awesome person in the community. Check out his channel as well. How you doing, man?
I'm good. Finally on one of your podcasts. How's everyone else doing?
Good, man.
Doing good. Welcome.
My craziest thing is I left Ian alone for 30 seconds on my stream because my internet cut out for a few seconds. And then I can't remember. I think it was Harsh. It was like, hey, how do I tip you? I was like, oh, I don't have that set up yet. Ian's like, I got it. And he dropped his own Streamlabs tip in the chat.
I got it.
So because of that, I had to set that up so Ian can quit trying to take my money.
You're leaving it on the table. What was he supposed to
It was very,
Ian
very-
said, hold up, I got this.
do? I got it.
Yeah. So luckily the chat, everyone knew like it was a joke clearly, but I'm sure someone was like, "That's fucked up."
It
You tried to
says,
steal
yeah,
it."
the link said Ian with Ian, but there's people that don't pay attention.
No.
I may or may not have sent it to you if anyone actually sent something,
He may or may not have, so you didn't. So you didn't. Hey, anybody else
I'll
in here?
survive somehow.
Who else has any crazy, weird stories on a live stream? Anybody?
I had some. It was one of the first times I was playing that ghost hunting game. You know.
Oh yeah.
Kind of getting into streaming the spooky stuff, and I had a couple mods chilling in there with me, and then these like random people came in, and the name was the same as like people in the Pokemon community at the time that you would come around. All my other PokeTubers like Poke Kobe and Cosmo and all them. And I was like, "Oh, what's up, Stephen Armstrong? How's it going? This and that." You know, it's like normal name.
Yeah.
Even
Some other guy
Armstrong.
hopped in, and then they just started talking about like in kind of a cryptic way, like some kind of war or battle they were in together again, and the lieutenant was pissed at him, and it like started getting to a point where it's like, is this a bot? Like, are these bots? What is going on? But I just ignored it. I just kept streaming.
Right.
You know, it's just let people chat. But it got to the point where one of my mods at the time, Novak, was like, "Hey, do you care if I hide these guys? Because this is creepy enough already. We're playing a spooky game."
He said, "I'm
and
worried
these guys,
already."
like, well, legit, like for like 20 minutes, we're going on back and forth, and then like a third person hopped in that knew them from this wartime, and I was like, "What the hell is this? Is
Hey,
an elaborate troll or some bot trying to learn something?"
You had some time travelers. You had some time travelers in your stream, man.
So weird, man.
At least
That's
no
probably
one
the
fell
weirdest
asleep
things
on
that
stream like last Pokemon.
I fell asleep on my own live stream once. LOL. Thank God my camera wasn't on. Ah man, that's terrible. Let's Pokefinders
That
do
name's
better.
Stephen Armstrong, man. Like I think he's on my channel as well. He'll like comment randomly on videos like, "Hello, friend. Have a good day, friend."
Yeah, it was like started out something just like that, and I was like, "Oh, I've seen this person around," and then this random other person came in.
What the
This whole
hell?
Conversation had nothing to do with the video game, nothing to do with my channel, Pokemon, nothing, and it spooked my mod. He's like, "Can I just hide these people?" I was like, "Go for it, man."
That's funny.
Sleepy, what's going on, man? How you been?
Just been working a lot. I have not had a lot of time to push out content, which sucks. And then when I do, it's not the way I want it to be.
Yeah.
Like, I look at a lot of Ian's content, and it's similar to like the things I want to do, but
Mm-hmm.
you know, with my own bit of personality into it.
Yeah.
And
Better
it pains
personality.
me.
Yeah.
Yep.
It pains me because like the editing takes a long time.
Just pay Ian.
It does. I don't have time to edit my own, let alone be paid to edit others.
RocketCon was in what, February, March?
Yep.
It just got its video.
Yep.
Slacker.
Yeah, I've got quite a backlog before Card Party.
You're not gonna get any
the Card Party
content.
video. Card
It's
Party
gonna-
needs to come out like that Monday or two. No, not even that Monday because I won't be able to edit.
It's
but
gonna
at
be a
least that
Christmas
week.
video.
You're gonna
Oh,
be
gosh.
busy that week, man.
I
Just to
know.
edit it, man. I'm working on the Disneyland stuff right now. It's been over 2 weeks, and
Well,
I just have
and
gotten
that-
nowhere. It's just so much footage.
That and then like people are reaching out to me for collabs, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna squeeze you in here, squeeze you in here, squeeze you in here, squeeze you in here, because I would like to do everything. Like someone challenged me to an Evo Skies binder completion at Card Party. That's gonna take up
Dang.
the whole thing, and I
Well, you
don't
gonna do
wanna
it?
That. No, I'm not gonna do it.
No.
He's not even. He doesn't even want to compete for tacos.
Yeah.
You know?
He's too busy. He's gonna have a big line.
He's busy. He's got,
Table.
oh yeah, this table outside in the
I
parking
don't,
lot.
I don't think he's. I think he's scared. He's scared
I'll
of
be
tacos.
tailgating. I'll be tailgating.
So
And
Sleepy,
I don't even know what I want to do. Like, do I just do
you
it?
you can help
Does it-
Sleepy on his content, and that's what you could do, yeah.
Dan, I'm just gonna send you a lot of random clips on Instagram.
I'm gonna
Sleepy,
use AI. Make
No
a video
context.
out of these clips.
no context,
Boom.
just
Clips.
he's gonna
I'll
send
make
you
a music video
send you
then.
information about that war that Dubs people were talking about.
There you go. 1952.
1952 in 2555, there will be a war.
Oh,
there will be a
gosh.
Lieutenant was pissed. He really was.
Exactly.
How do you guys
James.
feel about collabs these days? So, right? Like, do you guys feel like, as far as Pokemon content goes, you guys see the same types of collabs? That's what I thought it was cool when like Jay was doing the collabs with Ian, Feller Chris, and then I saw like all the challenges he was implementing for his long form, and then now this is like taking it to another level, because for a while all I've seen was like pack battle collabs, like this
Right.
channel versus this channel.
yeah. I mean, it was cool with everything. Like I said, I did remove that video with Philocris and Ian. My bad, but it was just the quality on the video just pissed me the hell off. Like it pissed me so much off. Yeah, but eventually maybe I'll.
Ian was in it.
Yeah, true. It's true that too. I'll probably repost it eventually, but yeah, I mean it's different. You get to talk to the individual and kind of pick their mind, pick their brain, and hopefully something. If anything, everybody in here gets one thing to aid them or be a little bit more successful within their own content journey, except for Ian, because we all know that he is already more successful than all of us.
Thank you. It's about damn time I get some recognition.
No, but I mean it's been a lot of fun, and I think the IRL content, once implemented properly, is the way to branch out and do more things within your own, within Pokemon. It's just difficult to do, whether or not it's to get the resources for it, to have someone to film for you. It's a lot to do at a small level, like, that we're all at. We're all a small level content creators, so it's very difficult to do. But the next best thing is to have, these different types of videos, whether it be a podcast, whether it be, a collab video where we're doing a challenge or something like that, and do it to the best of your abilities. And that's when we go to card party, it's gonna be a toss up. When we go to card party, like some of us that are going, sorry to Steven, Sleepy, and KFC that aren't going, my bad. I don't mean to exclude y'all, but it'll be a lot of fun to just talk like this right here. Like even if you're not filming content, just to pick each other's brains and figure out more ways that you could implement it into your own channel. And figure stuff out. Like that's why I was talking about KFC about like how he feels with that transition from like drip onto YouTube, because he was saying that it's a different beast. It's a different entity. With drip, it is like a lot of selling, and sometimes we were talking earlier like on Whatnot, not drip specifically, but Whatnot. You could get kind of used to the same thing. With when it's selling. When it's this is what you're doing your energy game. Within YouTube, I think there has to be a different pacing to it. I don't know. It's difficult to explain, but once you're on there long enough, you kind of figure out where you fit in, and you developed like a community that's around you that enjoys like your charisma, who you are as a person as well. But it's time. It's just time. And that's why me and Cuz were telling you, KFC, you just got to go for it, because you can do it. For sure you can do it. It might take a little bit of time, but you gonna fuck shit up in a good way.
Yeah. No, I agree. Drip. I said drip now, right? Drip when I started they were 3 months in of being a new platform for streaming and selling. They were the first platform that allows OBS integrated streaming, which was good for me. And so the beginning of it wasn't bad. The beginning of it actually was super easy. So how I am now, how you guys see me on my videos, it's that's how I always am. Now you get all these people again that came from Whatnot, who got banned from Whatnot, who are coming over to Drip, and they have this overhyped personality or persona, right? And I'm not that type of person to just sit there and tell you, because I pulled that Iron Treads, right? Oh my God, this is $150 card if it's great. I'm not gonna hype bullshit. Excuse my language.
I think I dropped the F-bomb already a couple times. You're good. You could be however you want to talk. You did. Ian did.
I just can't. I just don't have it in me to lie to people, man. And I see these I see these people on these platforms that are just completely jamming lies and crap down people's throats,
baiting it.
They're falling for it. They're falling for it, man. Yeah. And coming out here to YouTube again, it's like, it's good. And I think I fit more on this side of the streaming because I don't know. I don't feel comfortable. It's ethically immoral of me to really get out there and bullshit people. I would rather lose money and make people happy than to see everyone that comes into my streams as a dollar sign.
Yeah.
And I can't do it, man. And the fact that there's people out there that are grimy enough to do that crap, Whatnot, you know what I mean? And then of course now Drip is starting to get saturated. It's disgusting, man. And I would like, again, it's I think maybe what's also I feel is tough for me. I don't like to talk a whole bunch about all this, but being a drip streamer, coming to YouTube and people knowing that, I don't want to be painted with the same paintbrush as these dildos that fucking stream stupid crap all over whatnot and drip, and it sucks. So I'm able to grow up and separate myself from that stuff and kind of see like the difference between the YouTube stuff and drip. But I just, yeah, man, it's over here with this little group, man. I think there's more integrity on this side of things than there is on these saturated platforms.
I think you find a more informed market, like not market informed, like community over here on YouTube too, because like on the drip side, on the whatnot side, I feel like a lot of the people going in there, I don't think they know a lot about Pokemon. I mean, they know a decent amount, obviously, because they're buying it, but I don't think, they are, damn, how do I say this? I feel like it's a more informed community on the YouTube side versus, whatnot versus drip. A lot of people probably go over there to whatnot too from YouTube to buy, to drip to buy, which is perfectly fine. But I think the overall like community aspect is definitely missing on those platforms, just because they're not there to try to create something. They're there to sell something. And I understand you like trying to separate yourself, like coming over from drip to the YouTube platform. It's a difficult transition because people say like, oh, you come from drip, they look at you with a funny notion. I mean, people say, oh, you're a rip and shipper. Yeah, predominantly that is what my channel is. So you get with it, there's a stigma that comes along with any type of selling on this platform, and you just gotta take it, but at the same time, on your own time, make sure you're like doing extra things to show like, hey, like, yeah, I'm doing that, but that's not what I'm about the entire time, so just taking the extra steps.
Over here on YouTube, on this platform too, when people get into the Pokemon community versus say something like Whatnot or Drip, really you're getting into Pokemon on Whatnot or Drip to buy it. And why are you buying it generally? Because it's being fluffed up for the value there. Where over here, even if it's someone who is a seller on YouTube, look at your channel. Look how many people you're collaborating with.
Yeah,
a couple sellers, a couple video gamers, we got a couple people who do giveaways. It's not all just one point of reference of someone selling you a Pokemon card on this platform. And so your audience in general, like a lot of these names we know in chat, we hang out with in other channels chats, we all kind of see each other on the different channels, from the people who play the TCG, that sell the TCG, that open it for the personal collection, and you get a really good perspective on the hobby.
Yeah.
Versus a platform where it's strictly just sales. So, I mean, of course, they're going to sell you the shiniest product on a selling platform, but it doesn't mean everybody on the selling platform is a bad person. But it does it does kind of lend that space to the people to take advantage because they're there just to sell. So, it's going to be fun to watch your transition, KFC, to YouTube. It's a really fun space.
It is so far. I do want to say something here. FOMO made a good point here. The more you engage in the hobby, of course, the better your bullshit radar becomes. And
Facts.
that right there is probably the most realest shit I ever read, because like it is quickly for me. Again, that's why I've pushed myself away from drip, because of that statement right there, man. You start seeing the people that are hyping you up as a streamer, who are fellow streamers on this other platform, and then it's like you're watching them completely go against what they decided to preach to you, and it sucks. It's sad, man. Like I said, it's so disgusting that people are doing that, man. And that's FOMO. That's good that you said that, because that is probably 100% correct.
Absolutely, man.
Rafa raid.
I saw that right now. Hey, Captain Rafa, appreciate you coming through, man. On the raid. Hope your stream went well too. Thank you, man. Hey, I see you coming by. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, we're just in here chopping it up, talking about a whole bunch of different things, man. Having a good time.
At the end of the day, like with just like you were saying earlier, KFC, it's all about your personality. Can you sell it? And for YouTube, that's mostly what you're doing, because like you said on Drip, Whatnot, you're selling cards. That's it. But Jay's stream, Vault stream, any rip and chipper, half the time people aren't there buying it. They're just saying they want to be there to get hyped up for somebody else.
Yeah.
And for their cards, they're hoping they get something big, or they're just there to hang out. It's like it's all about the community on YouTube.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, YouTube has the same shit bags as the other apps, but they're not as prominent.
Yeah.
And we definitely, as a community, don't want them on YouTube. Because I've seen a couple people do the opposite, go from YouTube to Whatnot or Drip, and they succeed over there and they don't over here. It's about personality and how you want to treat people.
I agree, man.
I come to Jay's streams to talk about bowel movements.
Bro, he's always talking to hear about his shit that he's taking.
What? Because usually I'll take a break at work and I'm like, oh, let's catch Jay. He's online right now.
he comes here and his most how do I say it? His most attentive.
It was 4 inches, 2 ounces, a little bit of corn.
I'm telling you, it's a weird because like in our society, not to get too like deep with stuff. I mean, we're supposed to know these things about our body, right? But it's totally looked down upon. Like that is not appropriate table talk.
Right.
No, I don't even, you should hear the things we talked about in the military while we're trying to eat.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. Next time we go on Gonzo's channel, damn Smeargle, it's about to get real raw. It's about to get real raw.
NC-17 for sure.
Hey, Harsh is in here saying, hey everyone, just remember for old man aka King's Krans to take his pills. Hope everyone has a great night. Steven, sorry man, I didn't realize that's what he was gonna say.
Hey, Harsh.
Jay usually filters chats. I would.
Harsh. I'm not old, damn it.
Your hairline begs to differ.
Hey, at least he got the facial
Way
hair.
past your bedtime.
Ricky said, what is the most frustrating aspect about being a YouTube content creator? I think we were talking to Sleepy about that for a second. The time aspect of things. Look at him.
I thought you were talking about the bowel movement.
Hey, that does take up a lot of time, man.
You have to do that pre-stream poop. It's mandatory.
Yeah. Definitely.
Sleepy out here like, yeah, for sure. All right.
Taking facts here.
He's about to take a 5-minute break so I can do a quick pump and dump.
You guys know what Snorlaxes do.
It's true. I mean, I've never seen one. I've never seen a Snorlax.
I postponed a stream because I've been in the bathroom too.
Francis is the Mr. Clean guy from Things Went South.
Don't let them roast you like this,
chat.
Steven.
That wasn't me this time.
I know it wasn't you. I know it was the chat. That was James. What's up, James?
Not this time.
Yeah.
So, Dub, I'm gonna start with you on this one. What is like a big frustration for you on the content side of things? For like on the YouTube content side, what's the most frustrating part?
How long it takes to edit anything.
Yeah,
It's the most frustrating part.
for you, Ian. My bad, Dub. Go ahead.
I would say even with as much as I've learned, it's just when it comes down to tracking and keyframing, which is a lot of what I like to do, it's just time consuming.
Now, Dub, do you have a machine that like just runs like butter, or are there times where the machine's like waiting for you, or do you find yourself waiting for the machine to catch up to your?
Are you referring to the computer as a machine like that? Not the computer. You're referring to it as the machine.
The machine. Yeah, the machine. Don't you know this shit? Oh wait, hold on. He's a Mac user. Sorry.
Ooh, a little rainbow down there, Sleepy.
Yeah, that Mawile. I wish it was like the Lugia or something.
Facts.
No, I've got a good processor and I have a good GPU, so I'm not waiting on it to get stuff done. It's just sometimes I want, especially when I'm tracking like words somewhere onto the screen, I want it in a specific position. Mm-hmm. So I just skip 5 frames and keep it. I do the slow old school way on some things I do. So it just takes forever to do that. You go on 5 frames at a time.
Do you and Ian use the same editing software?
Premiere and After Effects.
Yeah, I used to use Premiere. Now I use Final Cut. Final Cut has a beautiful like tracker text.
I use Pro or not Pro. I use Rush just because my edits are very quick and easy. But,
Yeah, I'm still experimenting with my editing though. Like I'm trying to eventually the DXXB channel is just gonna turn into a vlogging channel. There's gonna be gamings and stuff, but the quality of the vlog I want to put out it's hard to achieve. If you've ever watched a George Janko vlog and you see how his editor edits his vlogs, it's very time consuming. And so even just learning that process is very time consuming. It'll be taking like you from the scene that's coming up next for the transition, and it'll pull your characters in onto the background of the previous scene. And then it's going to basically flash pull the next scene over and around an outline.
Are you talking George Janko from Impulsive?
Yeah, so basically you're going to double stack. You're going to bring all your characters from the scene in first and then pull the scene over it. It's just, it's tricky to do, you know?
So the editing for sure for Dub. Gonzo. I'll go Gonzo first and then Steven and then KFC, then Ian, and then we'll go with Sleepy.
I don't really have anything that's frustrating to me because it's not that I have patience or a calm demeanor for anything.
Mm-hmm.
It's just because of what I did for a living before I decided to do this and go back to school. It was just, I take everything with a grain of salt, one step at a time. So if I'm really getting frustrated over something, I just take a quick break and go do something else. Gotcha. I really can't think of anything that makes me want to throw the computer out the window.
Have you ever lost an entire file and had to restart from scratch?
No. In the very beginning, though, one of my files did get corrupted where the audio would not return. But I was just like, hey, I took the loss and I moved on.
At least that happened before you put, editing, like after you put.
Oh, I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. No. It was before I started editing. Because I was like, oh, let me end it.
Right.
Where the hell's the sound? No sound.
Ah, shit. Hey, for you, Steven, how about yourself? Yeah, what's the biggest frustration you've seen so far for yourself within like content?
Really just trying to like come up with new ideas, I would say, that are like fresh. And I do mostly live streams, not so much pre-recorded content. So it's like trying to come up with, because like you said, it's about you, right?
Yeah.
People aren't here to and again, I think I asked, it was so funny, I got some of the best advice from Vision, who is like the youngest in our community, right? He told me, he was like, anybody can just go over to the guy next door who's selling packs for cheaper. And like instantly when he told me that, I knew I was doing it for the right reasons. I was like, I know I want to do this. But it's like coming up with ideas and just like keeping things fresh, and having fun, right? Giving everybody some direction.
Right. No, you got to make sure you're having fun, and because once you lose it, I feel like it's pretty evident from chat. I think like us as streamers might lose focus of that and might not see it right away, but I think the chat sees it way before you see it, and like that's when you start to like teeter off and fall off a little bit. Hey, Gladiator, what's happening, man? Appreciate you coming through. KFC, how about yourself, man? What's been like some of the biggest frustrations you've had like within content, like on YouTube?
Well, I think I mentioned earlier is like being cookie cutter. It's gonna happen, it's inevitable, but I think one of the big things for me is I want to try to incorporate a lot of the ideas I had on my other channel and bring them into Pokemon. I don't know how to. Mm-hmm. So a lot of ideas that I have from that and doing stuff to be in like Cran said, just kind of be yourself, like be original. And it's tough. Yeah. It's tough when you have so many people opening the same box, the same packs, the same stuff. But, you know, again, you made a good point. It's, you know, people there for you.
Right.
Over what you're opening and over stuff like that. Like I said, I've got people that are been here since the beginning, at least for my channel, that are still hyping me up, even though these 3 Cyclozar boxes literally just got me. You know what I mean? So it's good to, it's a good feeling to know that there's that. But as far as like the frustrating thing goes, is one of my big ones, and it's crazy. I don't talk much about it, but if anyone ever seen my dollar store video where I spent $200 in Dollar General, that was my biggest and the video that put me kind of on the map. And I hold myself to such a high standard and put myself on that pedestal. If I can't be better than that video, I always feel like I'm not doing good. I think it's more frustrating to me.
Yeah.
I don't know how it got that big. I just went into Dollar General and bought $200 worth of Pokemon cards, and
I remember that video. I think isn't that when you? No, that's not when you pulled the moon. Did you pull the Moonbreon on that video?
The Moonbreon was from
that
Dollar
batch.
Store video.
Okay.
It was like, yeah, it was from that batch of 10s.
Gotcha.
But that one, dang. The first one was the Altart Rayquaza V, or Rayquaza. Sorry, it's your channel. But it was for the Altart Ray, and then I think we pulled another Altart. I think it was the Altart SP or Sylveon, if I'm not mistaken.
Got you. Yeah, just being able to repeat, because you had that like little taste of it, so you're just like, you know, trying to get back to it.
2.5 days with 11K views.
Yeah.
On that, and I'm like, oh man, I'm doing good. And then I come back with a round 2, and I hit another good video, and I'm like, oh man, this is for me.
Yeah.
And then it's like, then I open up a collection box and just tank my career. But you know, I think just more frustrating is trying to like put myself, chase that high almost.
Yeah.
From that, but at the same time, I still have fun. So it's good. Whether I have a crappy video or not, I have fun doing it.
Yeah, and those highs are high, those lows are lows, and that's one of the biggest. I think for me too. Sometimes it can be one of the, like, the demoralization of, you know, seeing something that doesn't perform to where you think it should be, but then just having the understanding of, you know, okay, let me just try to do better next time. You know, you got to have that good mental strength about yourself too, to want to continue to do it. Because I mean, I think we've touched on this so many times. If you're not here, starting off to do it for yourself, and you know, you really enjoy whatever you're doing, you're not going to last, because you're not going to want to continue to do this, because it's so demoralizing. It's so mentally waning on you. Like, it really is. Ian, how about yourself? Something that's, you know, frustrates you the most about content, and then we'll hit to sleepy after that.
No, you can't use your child as an excuse.
Use the what?
You can't use your child as an excuse.
Oh, my child? No, I mean, I think most people have started to realize that more content is coming out that's not with him.
Yeah.
Especially like the live streams. And that was a big deal at the beginning. It was like, it's Ian with Ian, can't do nothing without him. But then as time went on, it's like, okay, I did this channel for me. Let's not BS ourselves. So,
you just have to get us another cat named Ian.
Right. So I would say the frustrating thing is taking an idea and actually getting it into fruition. So like this idea for Father's Day. Every day I'm thinking about this video idea, and it's going to involve a lot of people. But every day that passes, it's like, okay, is this actually going to happen? Kind of like the music video. Before me, fella Chris, and Jay met up in Anaheim, or not Anaheim, in LA. I was like, before then, I was like, okay, is this thing really going to happen? Okay, I want to make a music video. It's for a 24-hour stream. Okay, great. You know, idea is great. But then the actual taking action of it, I didn't know how it was going to happen. So seeing that the video is actually uploaded on the channel and all these people contribute to it, it's amazing. And kind of going with Kentucky Fried Chicken Charizard said, sorry.
I mean, I'm hungry too a little bit. I could go for some.
It's like everyone does unboxing openings. So we really don't do unboxing openings. And the video that I uploaded today was our experiences at RocketCon. and it's not necessarily a review. It's just more like, okay, come experience this event with us. You know, the editing is fun. The music's kind of fun. We took a drone, so it's actually the first event that we use a drone for, and just kind of, you know, Pokevault's in there, DPM's in there, and just kind of, okay, I'm gonna make this. And I like watching my own videos too. If I don't like watching my own video, then I kind of feel like, yeah, no one else is gonna watch it.
If it can't grab your attention, you're like, it's not gonna grab anybody else's.
Yeah, so it's just taking those ideas, and I was like, okay, game plan, and then sitting down to edit, because there's days where I don't feel like editing, and then there's opposite days where I'm just in the flow. I reject everything. The cat's bugging to feed me. I'm like, nope. If I stand up,
it's a wrap.
It's gonna take a while to get me back in the flow.
How about for you, Sleepy? I think we kind of touched on it slightly, like your time, like the amount of time you're able to put and allocate into doing this.
Yeah, that's a huge part of it. But the other part of it is, well, I mean, money, really. Like, so I can plan a video out and be like, I want to do this for this opening, and then try to get people hyped about it. But then, like, I get a cold box and I get like 1V from an ETB or something like that. And then I don't know how I'm supposed to add like this super hyped energy. That's where my issue is. How am I supposed to bring this hyped energy off of this? Then I'm gonna have to go spend like another $50-$60 on another ETB and then hope that it's there, when I could have just live streamed, right? Set out time to live stream. But then that comes with a whole nother set of issues, right? When you live stream, am I trying to be like the other person that's live streaming, or what element? Why should people click on me and stay there and chat it up with me? What other element am I going to bring that no one else is bringing? That's where my dilemma is. I'm trying to differentiate myself from everybody else.
Right.
You know what I mean?
No, I get you. But I think you're kind of looking at it in a weird way. I think you're trying to be everybody else. Be yourself. Like you yourself are funny as shit. You're funny as shit. That's all I was saying. You are.
Are you saying that just because he's always talking about shit?
I mean, that too. But you are. And I think like what makes you good, like on camera, is that you have a different, like all of us in the room right here, you have a much different personality than any of us, which is a good thing. And I think you need to try to like let everything else go, like whatever any expectation there is to be around Pokemon, you know, whether you're opening anything, if that's not who you are, try to figure out like how you feel on video and like what the best method for yourself is. And I think you do figure that out through streaming. I think that's a good method because that's the most time you have in front of camera. So I think whether you want to do pre-recorded content or not, like down the road, I think streaming kind of helps you figure out who you are like on camera and how you feel comfortable the best. But yeah.
There's a camera involved. You know, you are essentially an actor. Entertainer, I think, is the word we used in the last stream. So you're not trying to put up a front or put on a facade of someone that you think people will enjoy. Just be yourself. You know, when I contracted Jay to be a background dancer for the music video, it wasn't because I had to direct him and teach him for hours on end how to do it. I just knew he was a complete natural at it. So you go to those people that are natural at it. You know, it's not. Just be yourself. You know?
Yeah, for real, Sleepy. And I think,
and don't worry about what people think.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I'm not worried about it. I'm just so like, if I have this idea of how I want things to go, right, and it's out of my control, I can present myself in a way that I want to be seen, or I could just let things flow naturally, right? And I feel like we do elements of both when we're on air. When we hit that live button, there's a time where it's like, I want to say this, but I'm not going to say this because there's guidelines and there might be children present. Stuff like that.
Nope, not me.
and then there's the times where it's like, okay, this is a topic where I can just go for it, right?
Yeah.
People get to see your mannerisms and stuff. But what I'm saying is, like, you know, the titles of the stream, these things that we open.
Yeah.
What am I going to bring? Because like at the end of the day, it's boils down to this and us and our personality, right?
Right.
That's the two components of this.
Right.
So how am I going to present this?
Right.
Not about like who like how I'm going to be in the camera, but how am I going to present this in a way where it's like people are going to be like, okay, that's a little different.
Right.
I should maybe see what's going on with this guy.
Yeah, and I get that, and it could be very daunting to try to come up with like an answer to that, and I think most of us, I say like the answer would be just to go live,
Keep doing it,
just to go live,
Yeah.
Just to do it.
just go live,
'cause
man.
You don't want to do things differently for the sake of doing it differently.
Right.
And that might sound confusing, but like when I was listening to you saying you want to do things differently, it sounded like you wanted the presentation to be different. And I'm over here thinking like overhead cam, or whatever card cam, things like that. So
Yeah.
you just want like someone to click on your stream, and you don't want to see face over here and then cards over here, because everyone's setup is either overhead cameras. Is that
Right,
what you're
right,
kind of getting at? Yeah.
Well, even
So-
with live streams, like the transitions that some people do, like if you guys ever seen Ketchum's transitions, he has like so many transitions, right? That
Right.
was a different element that he brought.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then when people started, like when DPM started doing his intros, when you click on his lives before it's live, you'd see those
Trailer.
the intros and the trailers. People have started like innovating in that direction, right?
Right.
But you get right in the aspect of I should just go live, set up a live stream, go live, and then start a routine before I start to add on anything.
Right. I don't think you'll find out what it is for yourself until you have a couple of, consistent streams under your belt to figure out, because honestly, I don't think anybody has it 100% figured out, nor should you have it figured out right away, because then that defeats the whole creation aspect of it,
Being hungry.
Yeah, you got
And
to.
you're always going to change it. You can always change it. You're not set in stone. Like my streams usually start with the overlay so you can see who previously donated, all this stuff. And then I just found it's a lot of noise, and I just try to copy DPM as much as possible. So we kind of just simplified it even more. But again, with the transitions, we had some transitions, and then we took them out. Then when we do a gauntlet stream, you should come check out one of our gauntlet streams, because that one is where we actually have graphics come up as a stream as the game is being played.
Yeah.
So the gauntlets probably are, how to say it, like an example of where our channel is the most different, because
Right.
the stream setup's different, the game is different.
Yeah.
But aside from everything else, it's very cookie cutter in terms of here's the face, here are the cards. But that's where your personality and you brings in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Gotcha,
definitely
gotcha.
agree. Let me piggyback on that too, because I feel like, and I'm sure you all can attest to this as well. Being different, right? Being you is going to be different from everyone else.
Mhm.
It's one thing that I've had to pick up again, coming and transitioning from another platform, and a platform where people's attention span on that is almost more like people generating their time on TikTok versus watching a full video on YouTube. Okay. That's how Drip is, I believe. So to help you out a little bit, maybe on this, is it's not about what you're doing and opening. For me, maybe this is almost my opinion, but it's how you interact with your audience. Data's going to keep people, I believe, in there. And again, I'm saying this because when Rev rated Joey, right?
Yeah.
I stayed because of how he presented himself to everyone that was in his stream. He talked to everyone. He BS's with everyone. Like, he opens cards, but it's like he's interacting with the chat. And I think if you go live, you check it out, you be more personable with people that come into your live who's taken that time out of their day to jump in. It's almost like if you owned your own shop or your own store, when you go into a restaurant or to a retail shop, something like that, they have to help you. What can I do for you? And they're constantly trying to please, you as a customer. And it's almost the same basis. So,
Gotcha.
I've not ever watched you or anything like that. It's first time meeting you. I'm definitely going to follow you. But when you go on stuff, make sure just to interact with people, because I think that's gonna hook people, and like, oh man, like, yeah, I'm gonna come back there even if they don't buy anything. I am more happy not making money in any of my streams as long as I can have good conversation with my regulars, the people that come in and take the time out of their day to support me. Like, that to me is probably the better portion of streaming than actually making a buck.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So definitely do that for real. Just interact with your people and go from there. You're gonna vibe with people, and then you're not gonna vibe with people. It is what it is.
Yeah.
But I think that'll be the
Vibe
best
attracts
thing
your
you
tribe.
Yeah, man, and I think that's what always consistently brings me back. Knowing the people that I enjoy in chat, come back, and I appreciate them always coming back. I always tell them, obviously, put yourself first. All this thing, everything in here, you guys coming in here to spend time out of your day is always the added bonus, So I always appreciate everybody coming by. And the podcast I would say it's always difficult, trying to not read out chat, but read out chat at the same time, but go back and forth with you guys because we have a lot of people on here. So, but just know that you guys are all appreciated. I mean, I see Dan Norton, FOMO, Cuz, UPB, Hard is Where You Roam, all you guys, Laura, always in here supporting the chat like crazy. So, I mean, it doesn't go unnoticed. And yeah, and Sleepy, like I said, just got to hit live, It's the easiest way to figure out who you are in front of the camera because you got to spend, more than, that 30 minutes recording the video. You probably spend like an hour, 2 hours, during that live stream.
Yeah, I've done live streams in the past, but it's been so long, I remember when the live redirect was being tested, DPM tested it on me, and I was like, whoa. This is gnarly, and I didn't know what the heck to do. Then when you take like a break, even just for a month, you come back and you're like, I forgot all of this.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I take like a week off, and I come back. I'm like, oh shit, I feel rusty. I can't even read. I forgot how to read.
We've seen you do that multiple times.
Gonzo, I don't want to hear from you because I've seen you forget everything too.
I can't even talk right half the time. Like even I don't edit my because I don't write scripts because most of the time my pre-recorded videos are pack opening, so I'm just bullshitting.
Steven has an interesting question in here that I take serious offense to. Kangas Krantz asks, personal question for everyone, is it Rayquaza or Rayquaza?
Oh, I love this.
All right, I know what the right way, technically the right way to say it. Thank you, Washington. Washington.
Hey, hold on.
Ian, I don't care. I know what it is.
Squash this right now.
I know what it is. I'm still saying.
I've got that book too, Ian. I've also got kids.
I'm
Does
still
everyone
saying.
still say
I know what the book says. I
I
don't
say
want to know what
Arceus
the book
still.
says. I want to know what you guys think.
Arceus just sounds a lot better than Arceus.
That's what I'm saying too.
We'll do that one next. Yeah, do both.
Rayquaza. Gonzo.
It's Rayquaza.
Jayquaza.
See, Gonzo says Rayquaza.
In the anime, they pronounce it Rayquaza, and then in the
No,
anime, they pronounce it Arceus.
I think in the anime they say. Did they say it both ways in the anime? Or are they consistent?
Because even in the anime, they're very inconsistent on how they say some of the names.
Dub, how do you say it?
Ray.
Dub coming out here with the PC way to say it.
What was it?
Hey,
Rayquaza until I found out.
Is Rayquaza till you found out?
Yeah.
KFC, I know what you say. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's Rayquaza, but
This community can be very stubborn when it comes to pronunciation.
Steven.
I mean, Rayquaza is just easy.
Okay,
Just rolls
I respect it. I respect it. Ian, you said Rayquaza before, right?
Rayquaza before, and then I found out the truth.
So have you been making it a point to say Rayquaza?
I have.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Terrible.
All right. So what about this Pokemon? Regieleki or Regieleki?
I say Regieleki.
Regieleki.
I feel like if you say
Regieleki.
Regieleki, you are saying Regieleki.
Yeah, Regieleki.
Regieleki.
All right.
Regieleki.
Just checking.
Regigiki. But no, Sleepy. How do you say Rayquaza though?
I think I say Rayquaza. I don't know. It depends on the mood, I guess. I say
We've
both
never
ways.
pulled one, Jay. We don't know.
Yeah, I don't pull Ray Rays.
See,
I
Ray
know how to
Rays.
say Gengar.
That's on my side.
What's
Throw the R
crazy
on
is
that bad boy.
I have never heard anyone say Rayquaza until I started watching YouTube.
Yeah, we're degenerates.
It was wild. I was like, who was it? I think it was actually Rev. I was like, who did you just say? I was like, oh, all right, man. Like, I mean, I remember my first Pokemon pack too, I guess. I was taken back. And then Arceus. He said Arceus. I know everyone, it's easier, it rolls off the tongue, but I was like,
Not right. It's not
I was
right.
losing my mind. I was like, these guys
Laura-
started collecting during battle style. I was like, fuck this. Like,
Laura did put out she put out a statement on the chat. I remember back in like 2020, Pokemon has a statement says people pronounce the names in any way they want to. There's no correct way to say them.
Yeah,
She's not wrong.
They just want you to buy them. They don't care what you call them.
Too PC.
They just want
Too
to call them
PC.
daddy for all they care.
Oh wait, am I mirrored?
Yeah, you're mirrored. Yeah, I can't.
No wonder I've been
I can't
ugly.
read. I could barely read forward, Ian. Come on now. What are you doing to me?
Oh man! All right, chat. Prepare yourselves. Prepare
No,
yourselves.
good thing I'm not in the chat. I'm never prepared.
I'm never prepared.
Oof. Is that? Oh, did I just?
Did you mirror anything? What are you doing with your life, Ian?
it's always been Rayquaza on the playgrounds.
Did you? Did you? Did you, Smitty?
All right, there we
TCG?
go.
Love it.
There we go. See, it's.
Is it me or is he still not married?
It's the same.
Still backwards.
Still backwards?
Siakra.
Still mirrored.
Siakra. Okay. Got
See,
it.
Is
UPB say get drunk, Jay. It'll be easier.
yes, no, yes, no.
Arceus.
Am I good?
It's Arceus. I know it's Arceus. I don't care.
I know.
Hey, did you said on a different social platform, is your persona the same across the board?
For me, it is.
Yours is the same. I don't know. I think on IG, I only really do IG and YouTube. On IG, it's the same. I just don't present my face. Actually, I do the reels, but I don't do too many stories. So it's like whatever you get from YouTube is what you get on IG for me. Dub, you're not as active on your Dub YouTube channel anymore. I mean your IG. And
Sometimes.
I'm gonna grill you.
Sometimes. So on my Facebook, I'm a meme lord. On my Reddit, I'm a know-it-all. On Twitter, I hate basically everything.
So you're the regular Twitter person?
Instagram, I'm a hipster. And then on YouTube, I'm a clout chaser. So I mean, I have to kind of switch it up a little bit.
Shapeshifter.
You can fit into any
Works
role.
best.
Any role doesn't matter. KFC. How about yourself, man? Have you been making separate reels? You've been making separate reels specifically just for IG, huh?
Yeah, I kind of transitioned those over to YouTube. Like, I'll be honest. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I messaged you before. Like, what do you use? Like, I don't know how. Maybe I'm just old. I don't know how to use like anything to make these reels at all. I have no idea. So I literally just like double video and just stack them, and then just hopefully the audio matches up. Then I just post.
Yeah, I just double stack the video as well too. I mute one of the audios. Yeah, but yeah,
mostly it's just me like filming my personal collection. Like I would love to like do reel hits or like shorts like for my hits and stuff. And someone actually mentioned it might have been Digi as well. He
did earlier to get your drip hits, right?
Yeah, exactly. But I
Digi
don't
loves
know
his shorts.
I don't know how to do that. And I remember watching, I think you and Eddie on one of these talking about. No, it wasn't Eddie. It might have been, but it was you were talking about shorts getting you subs and shorts getting you traction and stuff like that. And like I'm not good enough at them, I don't think. But even when I done one today, I got like five subs out of it. Just so
There you go.
Yeah. I think if anything, I think it's a way to have YouTube understand that you're still making content on the platform so that it's still, knows that you're an active content creator, because I'm pretty sure the algorithm understands when you stop making content, and it'll be a little bit more difficult to get, that attention on your channel.
And it's crazy because it's like on my other channel, I'll upload shorts all the time, and they count them as videos. So, which is wild to me, but they'll count them as videos. And it was easy for me to go out and on the boat and film, and then from that video, after the post, 2 days later or 4 days later, whatever, it'll automatically upload a short. And then again, like you said, keep that thing going. So I was making only one video a week, but I'm posting 3 times a week because of the shorts from those videos. So
Right.
But then, like, I don't know. I just, for some reason, it's easier for me to, because you don't see my face. I'm just on a GoPro chest cam, so like you don't see anything but me just, pulling in fish. Other than this, you have to have my face and all the editing with that. I do too much editing on this already, so
It could take over your life, man. Hey, Steven, for yourself, you've been on IG. You've been mostly doing pictures, right? Just like actual pictures.
Yep, just pictures of cards. Shout out to Clamp too, because when I started looking at his Instagram, I asked him, I'm like, how do you get such good pictures? And so I got some good tips from him, and I thought it was cool to just showcase like what we're doing, Right. I thought it was a shame to like not get pictures of all these cards, that we're seeing. Because it's cool to see some of these cards in detail. I feel like a lot of the times when we're just like blowing through hundreds of packs, we're not even taking it. And that's kind of something I feel like I've been doing a little bit more too. Just like when we're live, like making sure the light hits the whole card, you can see the texture and everything like that. For sure. Yeah.
No, I agree too. Because on the live stream, you can't. A photo can do it a little bit more justice. Obviously, you just don't get the full the grasp of the card until you have it in hand. But I think a camera is a little bit easier to get the closer details on those cards. So I agree. And I've been enjoying the posts you do. Enjoy the post that Clampy does. We just dropped Clampy's IG link in the chat too. So make sure you check out my man Clampy. Ian, same question to you, man. You have the same persona across the board. How often do you post on your IG?
I post, so the shorts on YouTube, I give it a day, and then I post them on Instagram and TikTok. And then Instagram, I'll post pictures that are more like behind the scenes. Like the recent one was all the tins that we were going to open up for a live stream.
Yeah.
Or anything. So it's obviously YouTube's the main platform. Instagram's probably our second.
What's are you famous on TikTok?
No, I only have like 830 some followers.
That's what's up. I was just curious because I feel like TikTok is I don't really pay attention to it enough at all.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like I think it's a little bit easier, at least at some point, to get some traction on TikTok versus any other platform. So I was just curious as to like where you were with that platform. Sleepy yourself, man. IG, you haven't been as active anymore right now. IG and YouTube.
I don't do anything.
No?
Not even Facebook. Like I have them. I just don't do anything on them unless someone needs to message me. But I do have plans of becoming an underwear model on IG. You got to get to the underwear, take it off, and then go poop. That's the whole reason why. But make it Pokemon related.
There's so many ways with this.
You eat hot Cheetos, you're wearing the Fire Energy trousers today. So like,
but you save that for the subscribers on Instagram that pay extra for that content, right?
Yeah.
Right. You get the clean underwear for everyone, but you get the hot and spicy for those that really pay.
Are those giveaways? Do you give those away? Members only giveaways.
Subscribers only giveaways.
Ooh.
Sleepy worn panties.
Sleepy worn panties.
You put the meal before you wore them, and then you put how many times.
And you got to sign them. You got to sign them after that too.
Yeah.
Biohazard.
What does he
sign
sign
them with sleepy
with?
streaks? Sleepy streaks.
Sleepy streaks.
Snorlax stretch marks or something like that.
This is how I know all of us grown-ass men right now are children. We're laughing about poop stains on underwear.
The sleepy streaks.
Steven's trying to hold it together over there.
I'm fucking crying.
Sleepy streaks.
Sleepy streak. I like it.
But for real though, like I don't know if I'm gonna try to be a PokeTuber on YouTube, I want to use Instagram for something completely different. You know what I mean? And if like people from YouTube know me, they know they can message me on this Instagram regardless of what it is.
They need that underwear hookup.
I do.
Yeah, like, hey man, my kid's turning 9. What would you recommend? Gen 5 or Gen 8? You know what I mean?
Gen 2.
Gen 2.
Like a,
Shout out to Gen 2.
a fucking great tusk, like banana hammock.
His Diglett's prairie dogging it, using dig.
Just like a wiglet banana hammock. Just like
I'm telling you, this thing sell itself, right? Like, there's no need for marketing. Just post it. Algorithm will love it.
Says on the front, my move is Harden.
Then you got to follow that up with pound.
Hey Dan, what's going on? Appreciate you coming through, Dan. I hope you are having a good time over there in Vegas. We're having a great time. All right. We are approaching 3 hours on this podcast right here, guys. We got a couple more questions in here, and I think we'll probably end it off after that. Appreciate everybody that's been in here. Clay Hayes says, how do you decide what daytime to stream? Do you look at the competition and schedule around that? Says Clay Hayes. I'll start. I started streaming with whatever time I had available to me, and that's what I've always told everybody to do. Doesn't matter if you stream at the same time as me. Doesn't matter if you don't. Stream whenever you want. That's my take on it. How did you guys view it?
Doesn't matter what someone else is doing. This is my YouTube channel. I go when I want to go. It doesn't matter what someone else is doing.
If you try to stream outside of someone's schedule, you're never going to stream.
You're never going to stream.
Yeah.
You're
going to find someone else's streams.
And if people take offense to it, then they take offense to it.
Then literally don't watch their channel anymore.
Yeah.
No, this is my time on YouTube. You can't stream right now. This is my time.
Yeah.
YouTube's for everyone.
You're stealing my viewers.
No one has a time slot. It's
five
nice
of
when
them.
people ask and say, hey, I'm thinking about doing this, and I just want to know when you're streaming so I don't go over it. Like if it's a big thing or something. But
Or like when you plan raids, something like
when
that.
you plan raids,
previously.
Monday,
the only reason why I
6 p.m.
need
Pacific.
to know when someone else streams is to raid them, and I don't even do raids.
Yeah, I did a raid today.
We can't do raids. We're under 1,000.
Shut up,
Yeah, I ran into that issue.
Oh man, because
I'm out.
At the last minute,
go
Eddie. For me, it's
What's up, cousin?
I just
My
recently
baby.
started streaming.
What's up,
so
buddy?
For me, it's mostly around my guest time. Like that's my streams have been podcasts kind of like this. So, but lately I've been trying to get it onto. Hey, this is when I like to stream, but
Let's
I can
get
work
it
around
on.
you.
yeah.
But the next stream Friday, I need to find out when the Cardboard Addicts when we want to record. That way, I can say yes, Friday, Saturday, which way, Gonzo After Dark story time.
Hey, I want to be part of that. After
Yes,
Dark
I know,
story time.
I know.
I need to be
You're
part
more
of
than welcome
that.
to come in. Everyone can share their raunchy stories on my channel so they don't get demonetized.
I'm gonna put a mask on though,
boy.
so no one knows it's really me. Like that wasn't me.
Might
I
have to
don't-
bust out the wig for that one.
I'll bring out the clown wig, man. Have any of you guys I'll say with KFC and Steven, because you two are relatively new to the streaming side on YouTube. Did you guys ever come in thinking like, oh man, I gotta make sure I don't stream around like this time because this person is streaming?
Oh yeah.
How was that
That's
for you?
something that's you're always thinking about. I'm always overthinking like every
Love you
aspect
guys.
of it. So that's
I don't know how
natural.
to
It's
think.
gonna
The
happen.
Navy
But
broke that into me.
yeah, I mean at the same rate. Like Saturday nights are when I have time.
Yeah.
So that it fits into my schedule really well.
Yeah.
But no, there's no doubt that like you do research. If you care about it, you're gonna do research and you're gonna find out like when when the core demographic is viewing, and it's usually 6 p.m. roughly, I think. Like Friday, Saturday, it's like the whole day.
Yeah.
So I think the same thing on like Mondays too. So there's definitely a way to go about it, but just do when you want to.
Yeah.
Don't overthink it, because then you're never gonna do it.
No, you won't. Everybody's live at some point at any given time. KFC, did that ever like come across your mind when you started coming on here?
Man, Eddie told me to only do Mondays, so I'm on Mondays. Nah, it's I mean, honestly, like Mondays really, again, transitioning from the other platform, I've just transitioned my schedule for the most part. But I don't really. I mean, now that I'm kind of a little bit more deeper into this, I didn't have like I wasn't following other streamers on this platform. So now that I am, like, I do pay attention to it and stuff, but just like, you know, some of y'all have said, I'm just going live when I go live. But because I work my late watch schedule, so for me to on my streaming side for YouTube, going on at 9 p.m. and going to like 3-4 in the morning, like that's just because that's my normal time to be up. So yeah.
Sorry, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at Ricky. He's out here.
Uh-oh.
Ricky on the $5 super chat said, Dan, if you're in here, sup with the DPM rate for Primo. Dan, sorry, Dan. I told you I couldn't promise no bribery. My bad. Hey,
Eddie knows. Eddie knows.
You could do it, cuz. What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm chilling.
Chilling.
I was trying to catch up on work and shit before I jumped on, and then I literally sped ran like the last like 2 sections. I was like, I need to finish right now. And then, were you about to hang it up, or did I just walk in at the last minute?
You were walking in here at the last minute, man.
Damn.
I'm sorry. Hey, we got a couple more questions. If you want to chill for the couple more questions in here.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's just want to hear people. So whenever I say the streets, by the way, I was talking about like the Pokemon community. It's just
that's the streets.
That's just how I was saying it at the time.
I don't know. I thought Cuz was talking about the trenches, them Kentucky ghettos, man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Using, like 2 teeth.
Hey man, Clampy said nah. All right, James said, how long did it take you all to find out the legendary beasts were based off cats, not dogs?
This year.
Right now.
Oh God.
I've been knowing since I was short.
I'm fact checking this.
I didn't know they were cats. I just knew they weren't based on the evolutions.
Yeah, that's a fan theory for the evolutions. It's a good theory, but even Pokemon was like, no, that's not true.
Pokemon, cats or dogs? They need to be clear with this shit.
Well,
They don't really
say
know.
Pokemon.
They usually say they're just beasts.
Can it just be up to our own interpretation?
Rayquaza?
That's
No.
what
No, Ursaluna.
Rayquaza.
That's what I'm saying.
No, there's supposed to be personalities and traits from both dogs and cats. That's why they're supposed to be called beasts. But people have to have a label on it, so that's where the cats came from.
Los gatitos.
I don't know what that means.
The cats. Sorry, I'm only half.
I'm only half Mexican.
I'm only half Mexican.
I'm okay with the beast theory. I'm definitely okay with the beast theory.
You like the cats?
No, the beast theory. They're cats, but I'm okay with the beast theory.
Cause when what you doing? When's the Nautical review?
When is just Google a frog standing up, and that's all you need.
I was like, did I hear that right?
Hey, Cuz said he's shaped like a frog standing up.
With cheese, right?
All right, Digi. I think Digi has a real question here. What are your guys' catchphrases that you use all the time in videos? LOL. Since Cuz is brand new to the chat, we'll let him go first. Hey, December.
Did anyone else see the moon walk out? That was awesome.
I think you feel me. Just you feel me.
You feel me?
or like
you feel me?
I mean, I don't think I say chill as often as people say chill. I say chill, but I
say
chill,
cuz.
But that's just because, like, I don't know. That's just like, hey, like, relax. Chill.
Hey, Sleepy, do you have a catchphrase?
There's just some
Probably your
words that
poops?
I know.
I got
Yeah,
a poop.
besides the poop talk, there's some phrases I've noticed I use, or like when I'm recording, I know that I'm saying. I'm always like, pack number 2, what do you do? Pack number 3, what'll it be? Or like I'll record this like little clip of like in my head, I'm always saying it, and like I say it in some vids, I'll be like, last pack magic, and then this like little beat will come on.
I like it. I like it. Ian, what's your catchphrase? Just, I mean, it's a schoolboy salute. All right, besides the schoolboy.
Dittos and kiddos.
Dittos
I
and
say,
kiddos.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Pause.
Ladies and gentlemen, dittos and kiddos. And then our sign offs is with me and Ian. So I'll go, I'm Big Ian. And then I'm Little Ian. And we will see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.
Steven, how about you?
Double bouble.
Little Ian is like 6'2".
Double bouble. Ian's gonna be so freaking tall.
Imagine when he's 6'2", you guys gonna be like, I'm Little Ian, and you were like, all right, I'm Little Ian now.
I'm Big Ian now.
So like, he's like, I'm Big Ian. I'm like, I'm Little Ian. Yeah, that's not how it always was.
Steven, how about
I'm the
yourself?
captain of the ship.
I'm the captain now.
I don't think I have any catchphrases yet.
You need a catchphrase, bro.
I think Clampy pointed out that I love to say baby with like everything.
You do.
Ooh,
Like-
baby.
Ooh, but yeah.
I love to say baby, but the way I say it is like a cafeteria lady. Like whenever I say baby, just imagine cafeteria.
baby.
If it's Ema,
Baby.
That's the way I say it.
Am I embarrassing myself right
Oh,
now?
baby.
KFC, what's your catchphrase, man?
Keep collecting.
Keep collecting. Hey, clean and simple. I like it. Hey, Dub, do you have a catchphrase, Dub? Do you have? Don't make one.
Terminology is a lot.
Don't make one up. Don't make one up.
Okay, when I do it, you're gonna know. So I go ooh a lot,
Yeah, you do.
and then
You
I also
do.
go no, and then I also go and then I say hiya.
He got his own
So you guys
soundboard.
want to play the game? It's probably like
I was about to say
50% of what
that's more sound effects, but I agree.
Got a soundboard. It's a dub
all
sound. Dub soundboard.
Gonzo,
Bad noises, right?
Gonzo, I know you got your send off right there.
yeah, I got my send off, and then my other one is I know words.
I know words. Yeah,
It's-
true.
It's usually after I stumble on something. I say it at least 2 to 3 times a video.
I know one of Sorry.
Go, what's your sign off, Gonzo? What's your sign off?
I'm rude as fuck.
You
I'm
are,
sorry,
cuz
guys.
you're the worst.
No,
I love
listen,
you.
I'm rude.
About
I'm
this.
sorry.
We talked about this, Eddie. You got
I know
this.
we did. Sorry, Gonzo.
It's-
Continue.
My sign off is my name is Gonzo, and don't forget, collect how you want to collect. Peace.
He looks deep into your soul just like that.
Damn,
Deep.
it's like a medical infomercial.
Yeah.
I felt it here.
Have you fallen
fix
on the
main
ground
clue.
recently? If you need and you don't know anyone to call, press this button today.
All right, cuz what were you gonna say?
Oh, I'm saying one of my
Oh,
favorite
cuz
ones
it's talking
is-
now, so I got you.
So one of my favorite is KFC. Whenever he'd be like, "Sorry guys, I got a public school." I went to
Public school.
Yeah, see, I was gonna say that. But I don't. I'm a little new here.
I got that public school education.
Gonzo doesn't know how to act yet.
I'm always like, he's got one up on me though, because I got GED. But hey,
Hey, no.
Hey, the
Check
good
it
enough
out.
diploma.
I
That's
got
what I got.
2 GEDs.
Let's go.
I suck
What?
twice.
No, you no, your ass went to school in the UK. That's what happened.
Yeah. So I got a GED in the USA and a GED in England. I suck. Like I just suck.
They said you got to redo all this shit.
Oh, you don't know
KFC,
English.
are you a
You
vet?
think you know English. You
What's
don't
up?
know English.
Are you a vet?
No, I'm not. I'm
Oh
not.
man, I thought you were a vet because some of the stuff I said earlier, you're like, oh, like you had a little. You must hang out with a lot of them though, right?
I'm. You mentioned some that you did prior to this.
Yeah, I was talking about some stuff and like it was like military genre kind of thing, and I saw you like perk up a little bit, like, oh, I know kind of what he's talking about.
Yeah, no. So like, are you MP or what?
Yeah.
Okay, so I do that, but not with the military.
Oh, I did that after the military too, and
Okay.
that fucked my back up. So now I'm here.
So now I'm here. collecting how he wants to collect.
Motherfuckers.
Hey, Sleepy, what's the kitty's name?
Gilgamesh.
You would name it Gilgamesh. This is Sleepy right there. The classic Sleepy right there. I love it.
I gotta be careful, man. This cat likes to peel over everything for no reason.
Got that from you, huh? Got that from you.
With that name, I'd pee over everything too.
Well, wonder where I learned that.
Sleepy hangs out in the bathroom so long. All right. Do you guys have anything in here? Because I'm sorry that we only caught you at the end. Because you want to rip a pack before you sign off? Or do you have a pack next to you? Do you want to rip?
Just the Evo Skies, right?
Oh yeah, the Evo Skies.
He's got the case. Yeah.
Cases.
Hey,
Watch Eddie break that case on one of these podcasts.
that case is legendary.
Peer pressure.
Look at that
That's
blurry
not
ass
Evo
screen.
Oh,
My fault, my
There he
fault.
goes.
By the way, check it out. Valentina.
Valentina.
What's it called? Cough drops.
The Tahini
What?
off screen.
I look like a Fifi,
Valentina
bro.
on his coffee.
Good luck.
Whoa.
Bro,
Oh, yeah.
DVD.
Giving it away.
Who was that DVD? I'm not calling you out, but
The Steve.
Hey, I like how Cuz got the Valentina hot sauce right there
Oh yeah, with the cough drops too.
with the cough drops.
The cough drops.
Nah.
Only
You pull something. It's
only a
just-
fucking YouTuber would be pissed off about a V full art pool. And you're damn right. I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna do one more.
It's because that's not what you want to see when you.
That's what you want to see, a Evo. I'm done with Evos, guys. Seriously, this time, guys, I'm done with it.
No.
No,
Oh.
I'm done with
It's all
it.
Steven's fault, huh? Makes it look so easy.
Yeah, man. All right, we'll end off on one last question here, guys, and then I promise I'll stop keeping y'all. I know you guys got things to do. I appreciate everybody taking the time to come through. Ian, you don't got anything to do. You're up till 5 a.m, anyways.
I give myself 2 hours to pull up.
It's not my fault.
You guys are cutting me short.
Cause if you want to hang out after, I'll hang out with you.
No,
This
wait,
should have
wait,
been
I
the
have a question.
ultimate chase.
I have a question.
Facts, Sleepy. You have a question? Go ahead.
All right. So, how do you guys feel about sponsorships? I know I just read FOMO talking about sponsorships, but like, how do you guys feel about that? Like, how do you guys feel about like if you guys were to like jump into somebody's stream and be like, oh wait, by the way, this video has been brought to you by
Shadow Raid Legends. Tell us,
Shadow Raid
cuz.
Legends.
Tell us,
Yeah,
cuz.
you feel
We
me? So,
emailed you, huh?
how do you guys feel about that?
I mean, make
When
money.
do you guys look down on it?
It depends on. For me,
Make
it
your money,
depends on
bro.
what-
Make your money.
At the end of the day, for me at least, it depends on what the sponsorship is. If I don't use the product, you're not going to see me sponsoring it.
Yeah, I honestly I don't care as long as you're the way you are on stream isn't affected by that specific sponsor. You know.
Yeah.
Because
I
I
mean-
know I've been sliding in DMs. I've been like
No, tell them what DMs you've been sliding in, bro.
Depends.
no, but I'm sliding into like things that I feel like my streams are into.
Tell them
I
what's
slid in-
no. Tell
I
them
slid
what's
into, Blue
Tell
Chew.
us, Eddie.
Blue Chew
Is it-
has
Is it a
Blue
little
Chew has
blue
the-
pill?
Chew?
Blue Chew. Blue Chew has
Blue Chew?
Yes, Blue
What?
Chew. Blue
I'm
Chew
not
has
judging.
my
I'm not judging.
my,
Make your money, bro.
my
You
direct.
better not judge Sleepy. You're going to be sponsored by Depends.
This fool
Yes, I
said
send in the
Manscaped.
DMs. I give them my little pitch. I'm just waiting to hear back from them. If they don't get back to me within, I would say like maybe like 2 more weeks or one more week, because obviously I'm not I'm not special, but
You're special.
I'm gonna go to Hims after that, and I'm probably gonna reach out to some other people. I do want to reach out to Keeps as well.
The
Rams,
hair loss thing? The
you
hair,
could probably
the hair
go there
thing?
too.
the hair loss.
I'll put a word in for you.
For hymns. For hymns.
He didn't pay attention.
You missed it.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, I'm starting to Keeps as well. See what they're talking about, and just companies that I that I use that I feel like I don't know are not tapped into our community, because like I feel like there's a whole bunch of products right now that
I mean,
that are being unused in our community, especially like
I haven't
lot
seen
of
Raid
my-
Shadow Legends though.
no, but I mean nobody plays Raid Shadow Legends, but like
I ain't trying to have a sponsor video by
I've been playing it for
Manscaped
10
to
years
kids.
now, actually. Hey, Raid,
Manscaped
I've been
for
playing for 10 years. Raids, I was just playing. I played your game. I've been playing for like 10 years. I have an account.
Hey, KFC said I ain't gonna get sponsored by by Manscaped and get marketing these videos to kids. But
Yeah, no. But that's what I was gonna say because like my demographic isn't kids like at all. Like,
True.
Like, if I go into my studio, like my average age is like 30 to 40,
Oh damn.
yeah,
and
mine's
it's like 40%. It is 40% girls though, so I don't know.
40% girls. Cap.
Jealous
40.
of the
Cap.
I'll show you.
That's cap.
Screenshot.
Mr. Threats, what's happening? Appreciate you
But-
coming through.
It is 40%. Well, anyways, the older people is what I'm trying to say. I don't have no kids on my shit. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is it's an untapped market. Especially like I've said it. I'm a guy. I've said it before. Laura. But what I'm saying though is that I have an untapped market of 30-year-olds that may need Blue Chew,
Mhm.
may need hams, may need keeps, may need whatever.
I'm just trying to
So-
get sponsored by Bucky's, bro.
Buckets will be dope.
What is
Like,
Bucky's?
Don't tell me you're from Texas without telling me you're from Texas.
I am, and I'm in Kentucky, and they brought a Bucky's up here, and I was like, I thought God was real at that point. I was like, oh man, this is
They brought one too. Yeah, they
I
brought
drove
one
to
Kentucky. I was gonna
Richmond
say that.
every weekend for that.
I
What-
was gonna say Richmond too, but I don't want to put us on blast. We only had one.
what's Bucky's? What kind of food is it?
It's a fucking
you ever had
gas
In-N-Out?
station.
Gas that whole-
It's a giant gas station. It's like
Excuse me.
100.
A giant gas station.
It's like In and Out,
What's it
but like
called?
way better.
This
No.
is true. I've had both.
We ain't got no Bucky's over here.
Wait,
In and
wait.
Out is trash.
It's a
And I'm
gas
born and
station?
raised in San
Sells
Diego, and I
burgers?
hate In and Out.
We got 7-Eleven.
Yeah, we got 7-Eleven.
I know we have
K.
Circle
It's like
K.
the biggest gas
True.
stations like in
Bucky's.
the world.
We're all
man.
thinking it's like
Okay.
a Red Lobster or a Black Angus.
Oh
We're like,
my-
ooh, Bucky's.
Yeah.
What is that? It's like a
Buc-ee's
gas
is-
station.
Bucky's is like going to Disneyland for rednecks. But for real, like if I could open like Pokemon packs while munching down a freaking like pulled pork sandwich from Bucky's and be like, "Yo, Bucky sponsor this shit."
There you
I
go.
mean, like
Just-
I would
just
be
pull it-
Easy with the cards.
I would
Pull
be,
an in and just start streaming in the food court.
Oh, so I did. I don't know if it was a short or a video. Bucky's got Pokemon cards. I did a video. I think it was a short I did or Instagram reel.
Oh, now
Bucky
I
has
want to go to
everything.
Bucky's. Now I want to go to Bucky's.
But they had like it was like $15 for the Bolton V boxes. Yeah,
They're not
I was
bad.
yeah. So I went over there and did stuff, but it was just like I didn't care about the cards because they got fucking jerky. They got pulled pork sandwiches.
I'm here for the food. The cards are just a cherry on top.
He got so excited, his accent got deeper talking about Bucky's.
I know they got merch and everything in the store
They
too.
do, man.
Yeah,
And
Damn.
that beaver walks around too.
It's a
So
beaver?
you gotta walk in.
Yeah,
beaver.
Bucky's
you
is
gotta
a
walk in
beaver.
Beaver, bro.
Y'all talking to me like I don't know.
he's
I'm
gonna go get
same Jay.
he's gonna get merch. He walked off to get merch.
Yep, there it is.
Oh my god, you actually have it. That's fucking dope.
They gotta sponsor this now.
Oh.
Bucky's sponsor my man KFC.
I'm
Yeah, for
gonna
real.
I'm gonna
Shameless plug, baby.
Yo, KFC actually has a nice hairline. Every time someone has
He's not your demographic, Eddie.
no,
Hey.
every time someone wears a hat,
Doesn't.
I always question
Listen,
it. I'm
man.
always
If
like,
you-
why
if you
does he wear
do-
a
if you
hat?
That is
Kids,
why I
bro.
wear a
Do me a
hat
favor,
for the
flip-
longest
flip
time.
that
I will
background.
I will buy. Okay, I just shaved my head again.
Oh shit.
Yeah, dude. I literally just shaved my head again.
Yeah, but what's wrong?
Why is Ian
His
laughing that
reaction.
hard, bro?
Yeah,
That's my laugh.
Guys.
That's my laugh.
That
Bald
guy
is
just showed us his
beautiful, y'all.
cul-de-sac,
Come
and
on.
you're sitting there.
I'm not
Oh,
laughing because of his
cul-de-sac.
cul-de-sac. I'm laughing
Legit.
because Jay.
I
I'm
used to
laughing
have a
at
hair
Jay's
just like
reaction.
Eddie, dude.
Because he said I just shaved my head again. I was like,
I'm
remember-
laughing at Jay.
I remember the first time he did it on the stream.
No, I don't laugh at no hairline.
It looks
That's why I wear a
horrible.
hat. No,
Mine's going too, but it's back here, so you guys can't see it right now.
I'm still good for. I'm glistening a little bit because it's hot in this room, but
Sure. Yeah, take it off. Oh.
Jay is
Oh,
so
I've
rude.
seen it. I've seen it off.
Jay is so rude.
man.
He has a dope ass hairline, good hair, 6-pack, and he's with the 30-year-olds.
He's over
Get out of
6
here.
feet tall.
He said he's rude.
He's rude. You're not welcome no more.
Hey, Adriana on the 1 month. Hold on. Great job today, Jay, with earlier stream and now the podcast. Everyone. Oh no. Oh no. Adriana, appreciate you. What happened?
Oh, kills.
Oh yeah.
Is that one of the trigger words?
Any
Those are one of the trigger words.
anything with the DRUGS, or they can be allotted to that. Sorry, Adriana, but I appreciate you in the 1 month. I can't drop a bomb because we're in here right now, but yeah. Guys, thank you all for coming through. I appreciate everybody's time in here. Sleepy, welcome in for the first time. KFC, welcome in for the first time. Everybody else, I've seen y'all plenty of times.
Wow. Wow.
Thank you, Gonzo.
You're
Thank you for
getting
your time.
vegan tacos.
Wow.
Dub, appreciate you. Ian, thank you.
Dub
Steven.
with the glizzy.
So why are you so like fucking Ian, man?
Dub, dropping the glizzy, dropping the hot dog. Better be foot long. Better be foot long.
Pause.
Pause.
The only time he'll get a foot long.
It's not really a foot long. It's like 11 inches.
Wow.
Ricky on the $5 super chat saying, Dan, don't forget.
Yeah, don't forget.
Have you
God.
measured a subway foot long? It's not a foot long.
True. All right. Before we prolong this anymore, thank you all for being in here. FOMO, Laura, Ali, G, Adriana, Mr. Thrust, Professor Metri, Pokemon Shed, Dan, not forgotten, LOL, he said.
That means family.
Laura, Digi, Ali G. I think I might have a podcast lined up on Tuesday with just a one-on-one. I don't know with who. Don't know with who.
I don't know. What? How do you not know? But you're gonna start promoting your.
I might. That's why I said I might.
Show up, call dibs.
I'll be on by myself. I don't care.
Ian, you free Tuesday?
It's gonna be Ian and Jay.
Nah.
Ow.
I'm his default. I'm his default.
I'm his default to cuss.
He was default.
Hey, everybody in here is gonna receive a DM. Hey guys, what are you doing tonight? All right, guys. Appreciate y'all. I'm going to end off on the YouTube side. Thank you all. And until next time, my name is Joey. You can call me Jay. This is everybody. Gonzo, Dub, KFC, Steven Krantz, a.k.a. Kangas Krantz. We got Ian with Ian, Sleeping Song Like 72. And on the bottom right there with the amazing hair, Becky with the nice hair. Appreciate y'all. Later, guys.
Didn't mean to rhyme.